pause on the story. We about to go live. Yeah. I don't want to say goodbye. May we leave.
Hello, 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 hello. Hello, hello. My mic. What is going on with my mic?
Oh, it's so beautiful.
Alright, we back now. You're gonna have to talk about it though. Shit, we'll see. Damn, my bad, audience. We'll see
heard
tomorrow.
that?
Hell yeah, they heard that. They hear everything right now.
Good God. Shit, I got an AirPod in. We're not even ready for this.
Yeah, nah. But y'all here, we are here. LOI the stream. We are live during the storm. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we risked our lives getting here.
You know what I mean?
My car is being flooded right now.
Fuck around. We brought the storm, nigga. We brought the storm to Durham and Chapel Hill. We brought the floods. We brought it.
Tall tsunamis.
Fuck. Think I care about the public, nigga?
Nope.
Fuck Durham sewage system, nigga. I flooded.
Nigga, dude, Durham sewage system is in my backseat right now.
You know what I'm saying?
I promise you. My window was broken still.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I completely forgot. You want to know when we had left that night, like it was a split second where I was like, damn, I forgot he told me about that shit. Like, I wonder what's up with his, like the back, how good was your back seat the night we left?
The thing, it was soaking wet. But during the daytime, it was good because it's blazing hot. It's been 95 degrees on average for the last 4 weeks.
Yeah.
So it really dried all the way up. Problem is it's forecasted to rain for the next 7 days. I literally checked it yesterday. My window, I told you the story, but we're streaming. I could tell the streaming story.
Exactly.
I had just got off work. Was tired as a slave. I was at a red stoplight, and this white dude beside me, he was playing Gucci Man. It was all white bricks. I looked over. I was like, oh, that's dope. Niggas getting cultured. He's learning. But he's still back in like early 2000s, but he's working his way up to where we at present day.
Yeah.
So, pay homage to that shit.
Yeah.
But it was strange because the sound was coming directly from behind my right ear. It was coming at a weird angle. And that's not how sound bounces around. Like if somebody's in a car playing music next to you, you hear it everywhere. And that shit was coming from right behind my ear.
And when it's depending on how far it's down, the sound of the like it's gonna feel different. So was it a piercing like type of whistle at first, or did it start as kind of like I'm just hearing a lot of noise?
It wasn't even piercing. It started off as a low frequency. It was faint. It was very faint. But then it started to pick up because I turned around and my back right passenger seat window is slowly descending. Just gradually. I'm looking at it, just looking at me, and that bitch is just falling.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God. Not again. Because this shit happened to the same window on the other side.
Word.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
But that time it was a little different though because I was trying to roll my window down and I ended up hitting the window behind me.
Yeah.
And so I went to go and roll the window back up. That shit didn't move. And then I held it up again, and then I pushed it down just to see if it would do it and then go back up. It goes down perfectly fine, but it don't go back up. So I just pushed it down. Shit just fully descended. I got that fixed, though.
Yeah.
It's patched up. It's not fixed. I can't use that window, but it's still closed, though. It's jammed shut. But, yeah, as of right now, my backseat is soaking fucking wet.
Fuck.
But it doesn't get to the front.
Is that...
It stays right there.
Can every man fix that? Is that a fixable thing for you? Like that you can do?
I've done a lot of surgical work on my car. Just through having a lot of fuck ups, I've learned a thing or two. I can get under the hood, I can woo the woo, I can diddy bop. But nothing too complex. Like nothing to where you would need like real deep, expensive knowledge to actually get it done.
Yeah.
But even when he was doing it, it was pouring rain. And like I was there just as moral support because we kind of cool. We be chopping it up and shit.
Yeah.
And I was there just chopping it up with him. I didn't want to leave him in the rain, but he was in there. He was fixing it, and in my head I was thinking like, yo, I don't even know why I thought this. Maybe just like my subconscious was telling me this car is fucking falling apart. Like if it's happening to this one, it was gonna happen to the other one. But something told me to like, yo, just let me see what he's doing because I was curious about how he's about to fix this shit. And I just didn't let go. It's pouring rain. I was like, fuck it. But he fixed it though. And he's gonna have to do that shit again when he changes my brakes. Because those are also bad.
Yeah. Owning a car, it's like you really have to have money. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like owning a car is really what do people call it?
A liability?
Not a liability, but
a nuisance.
Not a nuisance.
A headache, a tragedy. Sometimes a pricey mistake.
It's kind of like a blessing. Like it's not like owed. You know what I'm saying? Like a car is a real, but it's not looked as that. It's not looked as like a car is being as a big thing.
Nah, a car's a pretty big asset.
Cars don't really get the respect though.
Well, that's because niggas drive drunk and show up late to work, so they gotta kind of treat the car a little bad. But niggas, it's a privilege to have a car for sure, but it's kind of normal. A lot of niggas got cars.
Yeah, but a lot of people have cars that are fucked up.
Yeah,
which is most people. There's more cars on the road that need severe under the hood work, underneath the car work.
Wow.
Yeah,
not severe.
Yeah,
you had me at first, but not severe.
Yeah,
there's probably a couple people with the tire pressure low, some leaky oil, a little leaky oil. Every time I park my car, I leave a puddle. I don't know what that shit is, but it's clear, so I just let it be. Nothing's happened yet. But that's, if you're talking about that, then of course, that's like half the road.
You know how many people have gotten out their car and seen like a puddle that's been started by something their car is doing? Like you ever gotten out your car and been like, why is there something dripping from my car?
Yeah.
That's happened to everybody.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And like that's what I'm saying.
I went to Food Line.
Yeah.
I came out Food Line. I went to my car. That shit was coughing smoke. I was like, what the fuck? It was turned off. It was just
without running.
Dark, blackish gray smoke was just shh. I was like, damn, I gotta drive this bitch home still.
Damn. At least you was at the Lowe's though, right?
I was at the Food Line.
Damn.
It was close, but it's not as close as the Lowe's. I wouldn't have even sweated it if I was at the Lowe's, nigga. Could have jogged back home. But
nah, man, cars.
Yeah, I've had plenty of problems with cars.
There's so many people out here with something fucked up with their car, and they can't get it fixed because you really need money to have you need some money to have a car.
Yeah.
But the idea of having a Toyota means you can go a long time without doing anything. The idea of having a Honda is that you can drive that bitch and forget about changing your oil.
Well,
is
that, but it's also when you do have to do these fixes, it's Toyota and fucking Honda. It's like
Toyota and fucking Honda.
Those are some of the most accessible parts on the market.
And if you don't want to fix your car, it's because I wouldn't say you're lazy, but most people are lazy. Fuck it. Like, who wants to YouTube and really buy the tools necessary? Like, nah, just pay a nigga $80 that works out of his van. He probably is on drugs, but it's none of your business.
Shit, really, if you're in the right hood, need some crackheads with some knowledge.
Yeah.
Some of them.
Yeah. I've moved.
I'm not saying every crackhead is a mechanic, but there's some mechanics that are crackheads.
Well, that's the thing.
Plenty of them.
If old people have a lot of knowledge.
Yeah, but you don't want no old dude out there changing your tire.
Are there any 20-year-old crackheads? Come on, dog.
20-year-old crackheads? Maybe not 20. You're still doing cool drugs when you're 20. I don't know. I feel like it depends on where you live. If we was in Vegas or just the West Coast, maybe even Missouri and Alabama and shit, there's some young white people on hard drugs.
That are 20-year-olds.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Exactly.
I'm pretty sure MTV has made a reality show about these niggas.
It's different for us, right? Like, at least in our area, because depending on where you grew up at. And I do know a lot of niggas is sniffing. I've heard a lot of niggas is sniffing now.
You're interested in sniffing a little bit, right?
I mean, I wouldn't say I'm interested, but I said I would do it if I was presented in the right moment. It would have to be like the perfect instance.
What's the right moment like?
I'm in New York. I'm
on top of some double D titties.
Not even. Women probably have to be around, but not because I'm doing it off them or on them or around them, just because they're around. You know what I mean? And that's just what it's about.
And
but that's just what I would want it to be about. But
you just put your face on the table and just snort.
Not my face.
Just snort white powder.
I'd use a fucking metal straw. Like, I have some dignity with it. But anyway, I would have some women around the vicinity. Chris Rock walk in. Hey, man, I got some bitches in here. Shit. You know what I mean? Damn, you guys. Okay, let me get some of that.
Jay Nobles.
Jay Nobles, the one with the most. And so I would do.
I thought I was pimping.
And so I would do some stuff with Chris Rock.
Only Chris Rock though.
Ironically, no pun intended.
Who would it take for you to smoke crack? Is there a legend big enough to where it's like if I'm with him, it's like I'd do it. Like I don't even know who could. Snoop Dogg. You would smoke crack with Snoop Dogg?
No. I would do hard drugs. You got to do hard drugs with people that you know have survived hard drugs.
But what if he literally told you like, nah, I've been smoking crack my whole life.
The
whole life, nigga.
Why you think I'm always smoking?
Mm-hmm. To cover up the crack smell.
Yeah.
You can't smell the crack smell through the weed smell.
I became a Crip because it started with a C for crack pimping.
Nephew. Hit this rock, nephew.
There we go. You're on it with the impersonations tonight.
I didn't do my thing.
Hey, Celsius, sponsor us.
Or maybe not yet.
They don't see that.
Maybe not yet.
Gotta put it up.
Yeah. Oh, shit. Don't see this, but they see the sip.
Yeah. But
Powered by Celsius.
But yeah, I would choose Mike Epps. Mike Epps would be my first option.
Crack.
Well, I mean,
we
just talking hard. We just talking hard.
If you could do all time, Richard Pryor. Or maybe.
Well, that's the thing. Like, you said alive, nigga. Now you cheating, nigga. I would have chose.
And that's why I said all time.
But the fact that I chose Mike Epps, who was supposed to play Richard Pryor, speaks for itself.
Yeah, you're getting the distilled version. Just go to the natural spring.
Mike Epps is on.
Just go to the natural spring.
Mike Epps is on. Nah, you crazy the motherfucker.
Just go. I fuck with Mike Epps. But you said you was getting the nigga that was playing the nigga that I'm about to smoke crack with.
But you know how great you have to be to play another great motherfucker, and the fact that Mike Epps was on hard drugs. Like
they let Cuba Gooding Jr. be Martin Luther King Jr.
In what?
In King. I don't know. Google it.
That wasn't Cuban Gooding Jr.
That was Cuba Gooding Jr. I think he played Martin Luther King. I'm 80% positive.
Nigga.
Pull it up. We have the luxury of the internet at our disposal, nigga.
In King, that's the movie, nigga?
I think so. Yeah. Because I'm thinking about seeing the cover art. And Cuba doing his little chuckle. He don't smile, he don't laugh, he do that chuckle shit. No. He chuckled like Goofy. But yeah, Cuba Gooding Jr.
Hit your button, nigga.
You're right. Actually, I don't even know what they can see. Hold on.
What are you talking about? You got a button.
Yeah,
now,
go
nigga.
to
Martin Luther King.
Yeah. Really type that shit in, nigga.
Let's see. He played Fred Gray. This isn't Cuban Gooding Jr. This nigga played Martin Luther King. If it was fucking load. This nigga. He played Fred Gray.
Oh, you know what I'm thinking about?
Whoever the fuck that nigga is.
You know what I'm thinking about?
Who's Fred Gray?
In the Boondocks.
Yeah.
In the Boondocks, they did a spoof where Cuba Gooding Jr. had played Martin Luther King in a movie. You remember the episode when Martin Luther King Jr. came back to life?
Yeah.
And he came back and he saw, like, you know how niggas was nigging, how they had used how Hollywood ran through his IP.
You are
I'm for real. Yeah, that's where it's from.
Took Boondocks into your real life, nigga. You need some help, nigga.
When you really look at it, though, a lot of what reality is right now is kind of just the Boondocks. Like, there's things that have actually happened, real headlines, that could have just been a spoof. This whole shit with Diddy could have been in the Boondocks.
Yeah, nah. I'm surprised.
Even this new shit with Tyler Perry, it was already in the Boondocks. It's not the Simpsons or anything, but to a certain extent, it's, it might be the Black Simpsons.
If Granddad never passed away, the Boondocks probably would have told us the next 10 years for our culture. For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
Yeah,
if Granddad never died in like things, because when there was news about the show coming back, it was supposed to have been like in production. Like you remember, I think it was like maybe 2020, maybe 2021. It was talks about that, but then Granddad had passed away and shit. But
and it seemed like they were still moving forward. But what was weird about it, it never felt real. Like even though I kept seeing the headlines, seeing the reports, it just always felt like some fake news from fans.
They had the artwork,
which saw that too. But and that shit was it looked more how the comic strip in the newspaper used to look,
which is what they was going for. Which
is cool. But hey,
it's the Boondocks.
It's the Boondocks, nigga.
We do need another show like that. I don't think. Another show will come like that, where it's a true critique of the culture in like a real comedic way. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like just extrapolating the little nuances of the things we do and how we're programmed.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But
just it's satire of the culture.
I don't think it's gonna come back in the next 5 to 10 years. I don't see that.
The Boondocks or just another show like that?
Another show like that for the culture. That's like the Boondocks. And I'm not trying to
you never know. It's a lot of black people in some good positions to make things happen.
Yeah.
It's a lot of niggas with production companies and not a lot of niggas with film studios. That's only Tyler Perry. But even a nigga like Kevin Hart, like I feel like he has a green light in that industry. When it comes to making things happen, getting movies, getting roles, putting niggas on.
But let's be honest, Kevin Hart is gonna make the Good Times animation instead of like a Boondocks type of. Let's be honest,
that's the
Kevin
first
Hart.
iteration. But it doesn't have to be his idea. He could just be the big thing behind it that's funding it. But like say something independently, like on the internet, it just kind of start blowing up and going viral. Like the real Boondocks. It was a comic strip, but the shit caught on, and they saw the longevity in it, and they was like, all right, let's turn this shit into a series, put it on TV, make some real money off that shit. It can happen just as organic as that.
I don't know,
and then the right people get behind it. Like Diddy's gonna be free eventually, and he's gonna have to do a lot of amending. Like, what better way to apologize to the world than to give us another hit like the Boondocks?
You wanna know? I was telling my girl, I was like, Diddy's gonna be able to come back in one way. Kanye taps him on the shoulder and is like, let's make history. That is the only way. A number one album with Kanye West is the only way it's gonna work out on the back end for Diddy. Because Diddy is finished. Like, Diddy is done. He's not gonna be able to touch anything.
I don't think
whatever Diddy's touch is gonna completely, the stock is gonna fall. It's gonna be bullish.
I think maybe for in the immediate time span of him getting out, him first taking his couple of steps, it's probably gonna be a little adversity. But I mean, if you're being honest, this shit kind of is another O.J. Simpson situation.
No,
it's to a certain degree, it reminds me of just that era of we just so fed up with niggas attacking us, the justice system being unfair, that we got this nigga. Yeah, I was born in 1999, nigga.
Oh,
what you mean, nigga?
Wow, okay.
What you mean, nigga?
Who?
I don't know what generation that is.
Oh, wow.
But I was kicking and screaming, and then niggas was talking about the glove and all that. Regardless.
Oh, wow. You was born when the Bears was good.
Yeah, nigga. You was born when Tobey Maguire was Spider-Man. But.
Thank you.
You see them 90s classics, nigga?
Okay.
But. What was I talking about?
Diddy and Kanye.
Oh, that's never going to happen. It's never going to happen.
That's the only way it's going to be able to work out, because Kanye, he has just a special ability, and it probably comes from what's the right way to call it, artistic side, artistic side. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. It comes from that side of his brain, to whereas he's so in the moment, and he's trained people that way. So we take Kanye for what he is, really in the moment. You know what I mean? Like, if he's on some Jesus shit, he turned Jesus. He was on tour with a choir.
Yeah.
And niggas took him seriously then. And then he stopped touring for like a month to go say what's up to Trump in the White House. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
That was the whole thing.
Yeah.
And so
But he was radioactive before that.
Yes,
and that's the
but
thing with him
I'm just saying
and
though.
Diddy linking together. Like those are two of the most contagious niggas in the industry. Like their reputation is so sick, you could get sick being affiliated.
But
So what kind of virus you think they're gonna make together?
But they're like a special chemical. I don't know chemistry, so I can't even say something on the periodic table that makes sense. But they're two radioactive chemicals, but they don't explode when they're together. You know what I mean? It's like a weird thing. You know what I'm saying? It's like a
I think Diddy explodes whenever he wants to, nigga.
nah, dog.
As he's in jail for it right now.
Nah, it's nah, dog.
And no, that would be ass. Like that music would genuinely be ass, nigga. First of all, Diddy's never been a good rapper.
Yeah, he's been a good hirer of rappers, which you
But
know
you
that takes
saying-
skill too.
But you were saying him and Kanye make music
First
together.
of
Are you
all-
just talking about Kanye doing features with the niggas label?
Are all Eritreans stuck on semantics like how you are?
We
Tom
take the
Cruise?
word literally, nigga.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Don't speak
it's part of the culture.
Don't speak for a culture that hasn't claimed
We
you yet.
mean what we say and we say what we mean.
Kanye
And we
and
mean
Diddy
it.
is the only it's the only way Diddy can come back because of the absurdity and then the absurdity of the album actually being amazing. He's not gonna have diaper brands tapping him on the shoulder like Diddy. You know, we saw what you did with Kanye, we loved it, and we'd like to sponsor you. You know, he's not gonna start getting brand deals out the ass, but I'm just saying, like, because like you said, right, the whole I don't agree is similar to OJ, but I understand.
Oh, that's what I was talking about.
I understand. Just stay on that point. I'll give it. I understand that sentiment. I don't think it's similar at all because it's the divided sides. One, it's not really race. It's like men and women, but it's also like people that trust the law and people that want, like, you know, like whatever so-called justice. It's like weird. It's multiple things going on with Diddy. That's why I wouldn't compare it to OJ.
Dog, there was niggas outside the courthouse pouring baby oil on each other.
That was
Squirting each other. It was niggas out there
yeah.
with Frico is not a Rico. Like they was like, y'all, let a nigga be sexually liberal, dog.
So even
He don't deserve no felony for this. There is a massive group of motherfuckers who's siding with Diddy. They've been doing it kind of quietly for a minute because, like I said,
I'm
he
not
was
disagreeing
just,
with that.
like I said, he was just so contagious. You couldn't just outright go, I don't think he did it. But there was a lot of people, shit. Even my mom one day, she had came to me. I think it was in about like week 5 or 6 of the trial. I don't know how many weeks it was, but it was around that midpoint.
Yeah.
She had came to me and she was like, I don't know about this Diddy shit. Like, you know, I was expecting to hear about a bunch of Cambodian babies hogtied in the basement. Like some real, like, what's the crazy underground, yo, these niggas got a whole ring where they doing it to everybody kind of situation. And nothing that severe was coming out.
Because to get a RICO on X trafficking charge, you would think somebody owns Chinese shipping containers and, you know, there's like girl clothes in there.
Yeah.
And like,
And
you know, worn out bones and shit, skulls.
when Dave Chappelle was on SNL doing the little monologue shit, he had a joke. He was like, this nigga Diddy is in a RICO all by himself. Like, how's that even possible? Because just by the very definition of it, you have to have cadets, subordinates, niggas that do your dirty laundry and all that shit.
You have to
roll
have
your cigarettes, because Diddy likes fresh rolled cigarettes.
you have to have a Silk Road
With
trade.
embalming fluid.
You have to have a Silk Road trade system. You know what I mean? To be, yeah, like Dave Chappelle said, to put a RICO on you and shit. But it is, I don't disagree with that, like the point you had made where it's just a bunch of people siding with Diddy.
You can't.
And
It's
it's
bulletproof.
there. But I'm just saying the OJ was something different, dog. You know, I was born, like you said, when Toby was Spider-Man, you know what I mean, in the
yeah.
best time in the world. But OJ was fucking huge. Like there's white women that are like, is Diddy not getting out? Like, what's happening with Diddy? Like, they're still asking questions about
No,
it.
this case is huge. This case is huge and is right up there in terms of notoriety and popularity. It's just had it. OJ, that shit happened before the fucking 20th century. So it's like the way it was publicized in the media was different. It was a lot more television and like newspapers and print outlets that was like really like, yo, this shit is the hot shit happening right now. But there's not a lot of niggas that are famous that have gotten in as much trouble as Diddy was looking like he was up against. Like, name another famous, like, all right, Bill Cosby.
There's only a couple. There's only a couple.
Bill Cosby shit was wild. But to a certain degree, like, drugging and all that shit, those are known things. Like, it's not acceptable. I'm not saying it was cool that he did it. But in terms of the severity of the crime, it's like, okay, that's some shit we've heard before. But with Diddy,
well, that's the thing. That's the thing. It's
like
we've heard
getting semen transferred from another woman's chest, well, from another man's nuts to another woman's chest to your chest is some sadistic shit. I've never heard anything that freaky before in my life.
Yeah. And that's the thing. Freaky, not illegal.
And
it is illegal because she paid for it. I forgot what it said in the course, but regardless, what was you about to say?
I don't know what word we can say on YouTube to describe them, but those in the service industry.
Oh,
the sexual service
gigolos.
Industry. Yeah, all of that.
Yeah.
But that's illegal.
Yeah. And
those are the only charges that I saw they was getting them on. Which is, in a lot of people's eyes, a W. There's a bunch of niggas in the comments like, yo, we can't get whores no more. Like, what? When did America become fucking lame?
Yeah. It's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And like I was telling you, dog, I was like, man, I don't think Diddy was gonna. I was like, man, Diddy might not get 5 to 10 years, dog. And you was like, dog, this nigga, dog, have you seen his charges? His charges is so like, bruh, nah, man, he getting 10 years. And I was like, nah, man. Like,
nah, and you was like, I don't know, man. Like niggas do that all the time. Like niggas done that shit before. Like, you know what I mean? It happens.
And that's
what's wrong with Diddy getting a little fun? Diddy deserves a little fun. That's what you would say. That's you an enabler.
I'm not an enabler. I'm just a realist in terms of what is happening. He should have got charged. Like the state should have charged him. He would have got something. Maybe. I don't know.
But that just goes to show how insane the situation was.
Yeah.
Like the nigga was so sexually promiscuous that the feds was like, we gotta investigate this shit, dog. Like he's fucking to levels that we gotta contain this.
How far does your conspiracy meter go? Like with the whole situation with him and Ciroc, he sued them for like black harassment, like DEI harassment or something. Let me look it up.
Respect my melanin.
And
what were they little
and apparently
racially
and apparently because of that, he won a lot of money. He won a lawsuit. And Ciroc was mad. You know, Ciroc is owned by a big corporation.
A big conglomerate.
Ciroc.
And they heard the nigga was a goon behind closed doors and was like, all right, you're going to win some money. We going to pull your reputation out. We're going to pull all the baby oil behind your bed.
Diageo
is the sole owner of Ciroc Vodka. While Sean Diddy Combs was previously a partner in promoting and marketing the brand. A legal settlement in 2024 resulted in Diageo regaining full ownership. Combs has accused Diageo of neglecting the brand and discriminating against it due to race. But the settlement resolved these allegations. So, they all square. But that don't mean that they ain't send like what if they send some undercover sex workers to really up the ante on that nigga? And it's like, all right, we're gonna expose him for all the dirt that he do, but let's get him a little bit more smutty.
Well, that's
to see if we can scoop some more mud on it. Just make this a sensational case.
That's the thing.
Get it up there with OJ.
They would have to know how he does what he do. Like, Diddy wasn't going out there and hunting. That was part of the game for him. He was like, baby, you go find what you like. But also what you know what I would like.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how he works. It's like, it's what you like.
It's kind of like letting your girl choose the movie. Y'all just sitting down. You kind of tired. You don't really. You halfway gonna watch whatever it is anyway. But kind of just looking to be comfortable.
But you know she's
go to sleep.
But you know she's gonna choose something that you'll like too. You get what I mean? Like you're giving her the choice.
Depends on your girl.
But you're giving her the choice. But the choice is really, it's kind of an illusion.
It's a mirage.
You know what I mean? It's
really not even there.
It's water. It's you looking at a water and it's wavy. Nigga, you seeing your face all fucked up.
It's like she thought she was voting, but there's really an electoral college. It's a shadow government that she don't even see.
Magic. And because, she's, if she's programmed correctly, if she's your girl, she loves you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? She's gonna choose some
she trusts you.
You fucking like too.
Yeah.
Because she likes you.
And that can transfer to food, music sometimes. Like if you living with your girl, what lotion y'all should buy, and what whores you should purchase.
Exactly.
Well, not in this case, not in the same case.
Yes.
Because she was shopping for dudes. And I just couldn't see that in my personal life. I just Maybe if she was shopping for other girls, I can get jiggy with that. But even then, it's like, damn, I'm paying for it, so I kind of want a little say. Like, you can't, like, maybe she can select a group, 3 to 4, and I go through and I really just get the final say because there's money on the line. But, if she was just out at Target, even Ulta Beauty, it'd be a bunch of bad bitches. And they all walk around, they all compliment each other.
Yeah.
They just get to talking, serenading. And that's just her reeling her in.
Yeah.
They exchange contacts, some pictures, a little flirting, and then it just happens.
And you see, that's the beauty of your hypothetical that you're speaking to, right?
Yeah.
Because you got to say that.
The dream that it is.
Okay, because that's what you have to say before you say what that is.
The fantasy that is that would go down exactly like that.
Hell no. Nah,
beautifully. I've been very close.
I've been very close.
It's crazy. I got some shit that I can't tell you on air. But
is that crazy?
Yeah, because I'm like, what the fuck? How's that even possible? But yeah, nah.
You ain't been no close to no threesome, man.
Nah. I probably been closer to you.
No,
I've probably been closer to you.
I don't think so, and I'm not just saying
I'm not gonna lie. And that's what I'm saying. I gotta tell you some shit off air, niggas. I might have one in the future.
Oh, what they watch?
Nah, they don't watch this shit.
So you ain't gonna have one in the future?
Watch this shit. It's very possible.
If they don't watch you, you're definitely not gonna have one.
Ironically, it's 3 people in the chat right now. That's a fucking sign. I'm telling you, dog, I got one coming in the future. Near future.
3 dudes being in the chat means nothing, nigga. What are you talking about, dog?
Like,
first of all, shout out to Mac.
What is 4 mean?
Shout out to Woody. What did Woody say?
Woody said all the dope theme mechanics now and all of them from the hood gone now. Damn.
And that was another.
So they a dying breed. I ain't know.
And
I know one right now.
Real quick back to that point. I'm in like a low income area, but it's not the hood. It's not the projects.
No.
But it's project in it. You get what I mean? But I used to live in a project where, it was like, that shit was like, don't be a menace. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you had niggas that did everything.
Yeah.
Like goofy shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Had this white dude, it was this white kid, right? Used to go over his crib because he had a computer. This is back when computers had the fat ass. You know what I mean? Ran slow.
Yeah.
Just how I like it.
Yeah,
slow and steady. And he had a computer and shit. And you remember that Cartoon Network game with you could play as Ben 10, you create your own like dude, Cartoon Network universe.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah.
So
you got Danny Phantom powers.
He used to have that shit. And I used to like go over his crib, have my own character and shit. And his mom was a little weird.
She was white, right?
Yeah, she was white.
Yeah.
They're all white. She was a little weird, but maybe she was into me, you know what I mean? Older women was into me back then. So, but it was a lot of crazy.
You look real gullible.
Skateboarders and shit. They used to it was a group of like 6 niggas. They were like 17, 18.
What was this, like 2007?
That's 2007. Yeah.
Yeah, nah, that year I was literally I was in Illinois. I was living in this trailer. And
Well, tell your backstory.
I was born by the river.
I would like to hear you. I would like to hear
in a little tent. We was poor. All we had was a tent and some s'mores. But when I was living in Illinois, we had lived in this fucking trailer park. And the trailer park was pretty ghetto as shit, but we had lived like right next to, and all my homies had lived in this fucking apartment complex that was fucked up. And that's where I would go over there and shit. And one day I had pulled up, I rode my bike over there. A bike that I had found. Like, it wasn't even a purchase bike. I had just found that shit. We was like, okay, I got a fucking bike now. Rode over to that motherfucker. I went inside. I had left the bike. And in my head, I was like, damn, I should really like take this bike all the way upstairs because they was on like the 3rd floor and like at least just have that shit by the door. But I was like, fuck it, I'm not even gonna really be up there for no long. I'm just trying to see if these niggas can come outside.
Yeah.
I left the bike right there. I ran up. I knock on the door. Yo, what's up? Come outside. They're like, I bet. Put our shoes on and shit. I was like, yo, let me piss real quick. I went in to piss. This is like 8 minutes. I swear to God. This is like all of 8 minutes.
Yeah.
I'll go downstairs. I literally see, like, it's faint because he's so far away, but I see my bike with a nigga on it. And they just hauling ass. I'm like, yo, like, there's literally nothing I can do about this shit.
They just took your bike?
It wasn't even they. It was him. It was one guy. a lone ranger, nigga.
What?
But it's like, I saw him running off on my bike. Like, that shit was crazy. Like, I'm literally like, I'm like 8 years old. I'm like, wow. Got me.
What'd you do?
I'm just upset about it. Just upset about it. I walked home. That's what I
You,
did. I had no.
You ain't spin, nigga.
I had no other option. Nigga, that nigga was gone. I ain't even recognize him.
You
either.
ain't recognize
He wasn't
him.
even from around where we was at. Like, he ain't one of the niggas that just. Well, I don't know.
He
might
was
have been
around
one of the niggas that just be outside.
He was your neighbor.
But
You
he
didn't
wasn't
want to
really,
see.
He wasn't really there like that, nigga. He wasn't really there
He
like
was
that.
the Debo of the neighborhood. You knew that, nigga.
All I know about him is the back of his head. He had like, you know how some niggas, it's not a bald fade, but it's just like they, like, on My Wife and Kids, the son, his haircut, it's like, it's a super light, it's not even a 1. It's a super light 0.5. You can see so much scalp on his head. Google that shit. My Wife and Kids, Junior. He had one of them haircuts.
Let me see. All right, up here, yeah. Junior.
Somebody said, is this the same location?
Nah, we on some whole
that
other
we in
shit.
now we in a whole nother universe.
We on a whole nother level, and I can't find the back. Do I have to type in?
Nah,
the
but
back?
even the front of his head, that's how it look.
You ain't see the front of his head, nigga.
Nah, but you see that
Get your finger out my face. No.
You see that shit right there? Like that.
That's not Junior, nigga. That was you remember that was her boyfriend, and he was kind of like Christian and shit.
That's Junior, dog.
That's not Junior.
That's Junior, nigga. Look at his fucking head.
Now click back on his head. Completely different scalp.
That's Junior.
Completely different circumference.
That's her boyfriend, nigga. He has a fucking he has a 10th fade.
That was her boy. First of all, she was a whore. That was her boyfriend in that one season.
Oh, they can't even see this. What you doing, man? Get this shit in order. I did my thing. I hit the switch. But yeah, nah. He had the lightest Caesar possible. And he had a brand new bike. A good bike, too. That bike had 3 owners in a couple of weeks.
I can't believe these niggas. F Mac, you are gonna be in grave trouble, nigga. You changed this shit.
I think I'm the only one in here now.
What?
Oh, I thought you were saying something completely different. But nah, he was in here making it seem like he was fixing things. He was like, oh man, you guys got it like this?
Yeah, this nigga fucked our whole shit up.
Let me redo the chord again, so it was better.
Damn.
That's what he said. He said it was better. You know, when nerds talk, you gotta trust them.
Just wait for it to do its thing.
Yeah, because that shit looks hideous right now. It looks like we glitched in the Matrix.
Yeah, nah, we but back to this nigga's head. You clicked on the wrong head. You can click on as many heads as you want.
Go to the website. I put money on
What website?
the IMDb. Yeah,
For
that nigga
what
shit.
reason?
Let's see what episode this is, man. Katie and Sunflower and Jay and Michael. Fight. But because Michael didn't recite the rules, no friends, no freedom, no fire, no fun, Claire decides to throw a wild party. Don't say nothing about a boyfriend, nigga. It says, and he's right there.
Michael, nigga.
That's the father.
So who the fuck is Jay?
Jay
So
and
that's what I'm
Michael,
saying.
bro,
Jay
for
is the
night.
dude. Jay had a bald head too. That's what I'm saying.
Nah, man.
I know what I'm talking about. It's fine though.
What, you was jealous of the nigga? He was dating your
Yeah.
elementary school crush?
Yes.
I feel it, nigga.
Don't
I was more so a fan of who was I a fan of at that time? Did you ever think the girl on Everybody Hates Chris, the neighbor? You know, back when you was a young lad, did you ever think that she was? I think her name was Tasha, right? Chris was in love with that girl for 4 seasons, and I don't think she ever gave him any play.
Let's get a good picture.
Yeah. Go to that one. Go up to the right. Go to that one right there.
Right.
Nah, one more. Because this is her on the show.
When I was young, yeah, okay.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, it's all coming back. I think when I was young, that was cool.
It was programmed, right? So it's like whether she was cool or not, like that's what I was programmed. But yeah, she was cool.
Yeah,
regardless, she was cool. But
when she's marketed as being like
the one,
the love interest,
they're always gonna come off as like, yeah, man, she was kind of bad.
Hell yeah, and they're never nerdy. Like they always got like an air, like I'm fucking.
Even looking back,
self-assured of who I am.
In my middle school, there
happened to be hot in high school.
There was this girl. I forgot her name. It might have been like Michaela or some shit. But like niggas used to like hype her up on some like, yo, it's bad. Like she the one, nigga.
Was she the one for y'all school?
Like she loved me. She loved me. She loved me. It's no, she loved me not for these niggas. Like,
they was just completely delusional.
Completely in awe.
Wow.
Enthralled.
And what grade was this?
This was probably 6. This is middle school, 6, 7.
Oh, so she was fucking a 10th grader.
What? Possibly.
Nah, for real.
But that's the thing. Probably, but she wasn't even like attractive for real. Like maybe she had some ass for like middle school, but she wasn't even really on shit. But the whole point of that is that once like idolization is a real thing, and it can really warp niggas' minds and thinking like, damn, niggas think she's bad. I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
And then you see her walking around with that in her mind, like, I'm bad. Like niggas think I'm bad. So I'm a bad bitch.
And see, you went to a bunch of like fucked up schools, so I don't even know what your definition of bad was at that time. But like for me, my middle school experience, like whoever was the one, like the head is just like everybody covets her. It's like you could talk to a random stranger about it, and he already knows. Like, yo, you saw what you got money? You can just talk about that shit.
Yeah.
But in elementary school, there was this one girl who ended up going to our high school, light skin. I'll tell you about it after because I don't want to say her name.
You want to say her name for?
Because she's famous. That's how bad she was.
Oh, you talking about it's missing me, but the one light skin?
Yeah. It was the light skin that was highly coveted from the moment we got to kindergarten. Like,
oh yeah.
Yeah, like literally just through elementary school, she was the baddest. She
okay,
won
yeah.
the award. Then we got to middle school. It was still elite. And in high school, we was like, yo, it's like, no other girl is grown up. Like, there's no competition. She's still the baddest in the school.
Yeah.
But thing about her was she was always fucking with a nigga that was like in the next school above.
Yeah.
Like, if we was in elementary school, 4th grade, her boyfriend's in 6th grade.
Yeah.
And then we get to 8th grade, her boyfriend's a 10th grader.
Yeah.
Different nigga. It's not even like she just aging with the same guy, just true love.
Exactly.
Like, nah, she knows what she needs. She wants a nigga with higher education than her.
Yeah.
More access, a longer curfew.
Yeah.
And it's just always been like that. And I feel like that's how it is just for most niggas.
That's
most people.
Yeah, man.
In a school setting, it's like that one, she's probably taken by a nigga that's like got facial hair.
Yeah. They don't teach you the other side of the food pyramid. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They don't teach you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They just send the fucking deadline to school to scare you into not smoking weed.
It's a cold world, man.
They send a line with no pants into elementary school.
It's crazy. But
And drugs are what's dangerous.
you know, it's all, you know,
It's all contextual.
It's all contextual with who's attractive, because what about, she never really grew up.
Oh yeah, I don't even think it's fair to look.
She never really grew up in the show.
Yeah, nah,
like to
never.
reach a age.
She was always his little sister, and she reminded me a lot of my little sister. See, we had the same camaraderie.
Word?
Yeah, to where it's like we get on each other's last fucking nerve. But then we can be cool as shit too. They didn't really show that aspect of it, but like, we can go from being best
They
friends.
didn't really.
We can go from being friend to foe very fast, and they both passionate.
You want to know what I'm? Was this the only girl in Everybody Hates Chris? Where are the
Nah,
other?
there was another one that he had fucked with eventually, because she had moved in after. There was one that was like a she was dark skinned. She was dark skinned. You talking about his love interest, or you talking about
his love interest?
Yeah, nah. There was an episode where it was Halloween. The nigga dressed up like Prince. But he was going to a Halloween party at that girl's crib. I don't remember her name in the show, but she definitely wasn't hitting on nothing like Tanya was. Like, he had definitely upped his crush game up. Started liking badder bitches.
Tris.
Yeah,
her, right?
Her.
Yes,
yeah,
it was her.
And that's a pretty, like, he was young.
He was young.
That's what was around.
What's wrong with this? And context, everybody. I was a kid. He was an old motherfucker. He was born in 1999.
Yeah,
watching it.
Well, no, I was
thinking about this. So this nigga was weirdo. He was hella old. He talking about the niggas that was getting that girl in elementary school. You were that dude trying to get the younger girl.
That's not even funny.
Fawning over her.
That's just weird. You don't want the pedophile mustache, nigga. What are you talking about?
I thought I didn't have a mustache.
Yeah, nah, you don't. It's a fake.
Okay.
It's a fake I diddle children mustache.
Hey, do they? Okay.
Yeah, nah. I hope not, nigga.
But
and you looking at her now.
I was a child.
24 years old.
I was a child.
Take this innocent child off the screen.
I was a child.
Fucking creep.
I'm sorry. I'm just going back to my childhood. It's a lot of old niggas that get Woody, if you still in the chat, what is a child, like when you were a child, like a woman star that you was into? You know what I mean? And like y'all was both. Like,
what was you crushing on, Woody?
Well, what was back then? You know what I'm saying? Like, were people crushing on like, I know
it depends on how old Woody is. Like, he might have been looking at Anita Baker or some shit. Young Maya Angelou.
Woody can't be that old watching us.
Woody could be prehistoric.
Woody, if you that old watching us, you not donating, nigga. I know you got a mortgage, nigga. Nah, nigga, you that old. But nah, man, I'm curious. All the old niggas in the chat, put down who you was crushing on when you were a child. Because everybody...
I actually remember my first time, like, liking, like, being like, yo, that's a sexually attractive person.
It was probably a white girl who wasn't.
Nah, it was Halle Berry.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know if it was the trailer for Catwoman, or if she was just in a, maybe it's Maybelline commercial, but it was something that it came on TV and I was putting lotion on, and I looked over. I was like, wow. Bitch is stunning. I literally said that shit. 6 years old. That bitch is stunning. And I just went on about my day, and I just like, that just became like, okay, I'm gonna look for that in the world, in different variations of that, and that becomes the foundation of the kind of hoes that you like to fuck.
Yeah, for sure.
Halle Berry, like, that was she set it in stone for me. I was like, all right, cool, I can run with that.
And you did the complete opposite in the future.
What you mean?
Your face said it all. You tell me.
Nah, I'm really confused, didn't you?
Have you been? You haven't been with a woman as dark as Halle Berry.
I've been with a woman darker than Halle Berry.
Oh, middle school or something?
Nah, multiple times. High school.
You ain't show her off.
And,
she was a secret.
She went to another school.
I bet.
And she wasn't my best work.
I bet.
It wasn't my best work. But, you know, sometimes it's not about all that.
Of course.
Like, sometimes it's about, like...
Don't look to me. Talk to the camera, nigga.
Sometimes it's about just, like, who you got friction with. We had friction. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It sounded just like that, chat. We was cool.
Yeah.
Lasted 7 months.
Yeah.
And then it was crazy. Because I broke up with her. I called her. I FaceTimed her. And I was like, she was all happy and shit. I was like, yeah, you might want to, like, she had good news. Like, she was about to get into, like, a whole spill of, like, yo, this is what happened to me today. And I was like, oh, wait, hold on. Like, before you, because it's like, if we blow that bubble and then I pop it, that's going to be worse than if I just interrupt it right now.
Yeah.
Before it blossoms.
Before it, yeah.
And then just like, let's just be miserable now.
Exactly.
And so,
exactly.
I was like.
You did her a favor.
I was talking to her. I was like, look, everything is perfect. Like, we're literally, we're super good. And that's the problem. Because I broke it down to her. I was like,
tell her where
this is a temporary, like, this is a right now kind of thing. Like, what happens if we're good forever? Like, we never argue and like we're just together. Like, I'm gonna eventually have to marry you and we're gonna have kids. Like, I don't want to do that with you. So it's just like, before it even gets to a point where that's the expectation, like, let's just cut it off. We had a fly 7 months.
Did you? And you did.
It was crazy. Like, we was going to football games together, basketball game. My mom was picking me up and dropping me off at the crib. I was excavating the cave.
Yeah.
One of the first times I did that shit. It was, you know, it was, it was nice. But that's what it was. And it couldn't continue. That shit broke. Like, that was, I don't know if that was the first time.
So you just,
but that was one of the most,
young nigga
that
shit.
was one of the most impactful. Like, she gave me her heart and I just like, I was playing with it a little bit. And then it's like, I was playing too much and it fell. And that shit shattered. And I was like, damn, I really fucked her up.
Did that change you in any way?
Well,
because she was ugly, like you said. So
no, she wasn't. No, she wasn't ugly. Far from ugly, pretty. It's like that would be debatable, and I would understand. I would debate on her behalf because that's what I would have had to done at that time.
If you would have told your friends that you was,
and you know what's even worse?
What was it? What grade?
What's even worse is that, like,
what grade was this, nigga? Was I alive? Like, did this even happen?
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
How did this even happen? How did I not even smell it on you?
Because you have no business in my personal life, nigga. Nah, nigga. I'm over here fucking a mugwort. Like, let me do that shit in private.
But she wasn't that. But it was really, you didn't find her attractive enough to stick with her.
She was cool. No,
to stick with her, because if you got with the one, the light skinned girl, if you got with her, you was with her.
Yeah, if I just got so lucky.
Then you probably would have been like, shit, nigga.
Nah. I might have broke up with her faster.
Just so you could be like, yeah, I used to fuck her.
Like, that's a part of that. But it's also, I don't know. I just feel like, well, first of all, who she actually was kind of like, That was the thing about her. Outside was fucking exceptional.
Yeah.
But just in terms of, like, you know, like, just being around, being cool to hang out with, you, it's cooler girls out here.
Yeah.
That look half as good as you.
There's some real jack in the boxes. Like, just regular, degular boxes, but on the inside, it's like, hey, oh, shit.
Wow.
Whoa. Didn't know this was coming.
Mm-hmm.
But
you don't mind it.
I don't mind it. Fuck it.
And that's what's cool.
That's what I'm about.
You know, that's what you got to covet.
Sometimes. I used to be. But yeah, man. It's all in the process. It's all in the process. Like, even with this nigga Zion, like, you know, he's probably going through that too. Like, he was playing with a girl, you know what I'm saying? And he was, what was you saying? You did this, right?
Excavating.
Yeah. Root canal work.
Yeah.
Getting up
but
in her cavity.
Don't punch down. Because punching down looks like domestic violence. Just, you know.
Punching up is better?
Yeah. Because it's more on brand.
But technically, if you're really doing it, you kind of have to punch down and really hit the right area. So I'm gonna keep punching down because that's all the ladies watching gonna get what I'm saying.
Nah, they're gonna understand this.
They're gonna get what I'm saying because really, when you doing it, you gotta punch. You gotta hit down.
They gonna understand.
Depending on the angle I'm talking about, you gotta.
Well, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the other one.
And
exactly with Zion.
When Zion was doing that, he was having fun, man. And out of nowhere, it's just like, oh, damn. So I'm kind of paying for this bitch life. Like her, I'm fucking other bitches though, but she's
not cool with that. Which fun doesn't always equate to necessary. Like, there's plenty of fun shit we could be doing, but it would be counterproductive to what the end goal is. Like Zion, nigga, you're supposed to be getting your body fat percentage in shape
for something.
That shit should be a negative number, damn near. So you stop going out and blowing your fucking ankles every time you jump up and down. Like, there should be so many other things on this nigga's mind, but his attention is split.
Steroids.
Because he's got to worry about these hoes out in the streets fighting each other.
Yeah.
These new cases.
Yeah.
These new allegations.
Yeah, nah.
Potential babies on the way. But
yeah, nah, it's crazy.
Speaking of allegations, have you seen what's been going on with Ho?
And Miss Perez?
Yeah, I don't even know if we can say her name.
I don't even know if we can say Ho's name.
Yeah, well,
let's be honest.
Nah, we can say Ho.
Let's be honest.
We can say Ho.
Better speak nicely, nigga. Watch your step.
Hold on. This is for Rock Nation. Ho is the greatest lyricist to ever live.
Honestly, my mom said Jay-Z was my father. That's how much she loved him.
I'm your father's son.
Yeah.
Ho!
Yeah. That was a terrible Ho. You could do better than that, nigga. And you built up to that, nigga.
Yeah, nah, I did. I had him waiting. I had him waiting. It was Sean Carter.
The fact he did that was preposterous.
It was an abomination. I told Desiree, I said, Desiree, get this nigga out of here.
Yeah. Yo, I told Desiree, I was like, yo, D, you gotta just deal with your daughter, B. Just get her out of here. I'm on vacation with B. I can't be dealing with the stress. Just get her out of here.
And beyond saying the jacuzzi.
You know what they say.
I keep going Italian.
Yeah, exactly. You need to just keep it low and like just do what the CIA do. D, just call them crazy. Just call her crazy, D. That's all you got to do, D. Just get your daughter out of here.
I almost forgot what the premise of it.
She's telling our business. I'm still on it, but not. I don't even know if we can. YouTube is apparently flagging people and destroying people's YouTubes and live. Have you heard what happened to Flacco? Apparently 9 of his videos got taken down by Rock Nation. And it was a dispute. Like he could have like went back and forth with some of them because it was like kind of iffy, but he was like, fuck it. Let me just take the whole video down. I don't even know. Let me see if it's in here because he had tweeted that. And I was like, damn, Flacco. That's fucked up.
Yeah, Flacco, that is very unfortunate. I was literally watching, I think it was yesterday, I was watching the video he did on Hove.
Yeah.
And that paternity test thing that he's been dodging for like 14 fucking years. You heard about that?
Well, that's always been a thing. He has a child who's gone on interviews and been like, yeah, this nigga's my father.
He looked just like that nigga too. Not just like him, but in a way that somebody would look like their father. Like a new addition or whatever this genetic display was.
Yeah. But Rock Nation, someone close to Rock Nation, or maybe just a troll, sent me 6 takedown requests for a picture of Desiree that I used in my videos. It only take 3 videos to delete a YouTube channel. I deleted all 6 videos. Y'all got it, bro. I'm not dying on this hill. But what was you saying with the it's some real like, hey, niggas getting taken down.
Yep. It's not even worth it. Like I kind of want to move on, but at the same time, I'm not scared of Hov. I'm not scared of Hov, nigga. Fuck it. Jay-Z's wrong.
For not claiming his child? I don't think that's...
For not at least taking the DNA test, because the thing is,
What?
This happens to famous people all the time.
And do you know
rappers take DNA? Rappers probably average like 7 DNA tests a year.
So when that happens, right? Like, I'm gonna Google it first while I'm asking you. But if let's say I'm a rapper, a girl says, hey, I have a child on the way, and it's yours. Can't I just be like, no, Your Honor?
Well, no, she could.
What's the?
I don't know the correct terminology, but I'm just gonna run with press charges. She can get the court involved to where it's like, all right, nigga, she can file for a motion to have you have to take a paternity test or whatever. I don't know. It depends on the judge if they're gonna enforce it to happen. But nigga, it's plenty of avenues that a woman could take. Nigga, she could call Maury, Jerry Springer.
They're all gone. Thank God.
They're still on daytime television. There might be reruns, but I don't know. I feel like Maury's a good dude. He probably does some extracurricular shit outside of his regular gig. He'll help out. So, can a woman get a court-ordered paternity test for random men, even if a child is a few years old? But this is Quora.
Yes.
Why don't we just ask AI?
Nothing pop. It's not available, nigga.
Oh my God.
But can a woman force a paternity test?
Yeah, go to a .org or something. No. A mother cannot force an alleged father to perform a paternity test for paternity to be established when unmarried couples disagree. A paternity petition must be filed with the family court in your state. If the petition is accepted by the family court, judge will issue a court order to the possible father. At the hearing, the judge will request a paternity test be performed. In the event the possible father refuses to appear to have sample collected, the judge may hold the alleged father in contempt of court or be fined. So that's what I was saying. It's up to the judge's discretion if they're really gonna enforce this or not. But there's conditions. I don't think it can just be random dudes.
Yeah, it's all. And when I clicked on the Quora, it didn't say it, but it has to be some evidence of having had a sexual relationship during the time. So, that makes sense. You got it.
Oh yeah,
it has to have some evidence. So it better be a picture, a motherfucking,
a used condom,
sex tape, fuck it, If y'all was really rocking with each other, y'all probably got some with each other,
Mm-hmm. Some dirty sheets.
Yeah.
Or she just didn't shower since then.
Exactly.
He's gonna get a live sample.
Yeah. Still got the smut on her. Diddy would love that.
Yeah.
But
Diddy would pay for that.
that we have to make that a new saying, like, Diddy would love that. That could probably be used in a lot of cases that like you wouldn't even think about. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like it could just be anything. It's like, what is?
Yeah, like you get on the elevator and you press the button, but it's not working. So you got to really.
Yeah.
Like, yo, Diddy would love that.
Diddy would love that.
Diddy would love
Fuck, Diddy would love that shit. Yeah.
Diddy would love it.
Yeah.
Stupid shit.
Exactly. But even more sadistic shit, like seeing a fat woman fall and watching her like help herself up. You know what I mean? I think Diddy would love that shit. Like real creepy, like crack showing. Diddy would love that. Diddy would love that.
Yeah.
But even more on like, the more angelic side, because there's two sides to every person, every coin, most things, right? Like, man.
What's good Diddy?
Good Diddy is probably
like
seeing dogs hump each other.
Nah, that's still freaky Diddy.
Not necessarily, but
that's still freaky.
Not when the dog's like trying to run away. Like that's more crazy.
Nah, like I feel like
it's not.
Yo, like a 15-year-old black kid gets a PhD. He's one of the prodigies. He's advanced. Like Diddy would love that shit. Diddy loves black excellence.
What's the catch?
There is no catch. It's like, yo, like that, what did Diddy sound like again? Yo, playboy. You really be hitting the books and shit. I like that.
That's you started so good with the impressions now.
Then I
take it Celsius.
It's falling off.
God damn it. But no, Diddy probably.
Well, I mean,
would
bad
like
impressions.
That. No,
Diddy would love that. Diddy would love that.
Not of him though. Let's be honest.
No, that would get him right.
Nah.
Do it wrong, Playboy.
Nah.
Do it so bad, Playboy. You a bad boy.
Hell nah, nigga.
I might get signed.
Hell nah.
Diddy loves bad impressions.
Diddy loves a lot of stuff. He is love.
He tried
Diddy
to be.
is love. You know what I mean? So, like, man, Diddy would love that.
And Cassie is sore.
Exactly. And Diddy might feel bad for that now. Just a little bit.
Well, I mean, he has to just to curry favor with niggas.
Yeah.
But he's gonna come home and he's gonna be all right.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, he's probably not gonna be able to put his name on a lot of projects for a while. You know, gotta let the stench roll off that motherfucker. But Diddy has a lot of supporters. A lot of them.
For the wrong.
You're one of them.
No.
You're one of them.
No.
The whole trial.
No.
You was like, I don't think he did it.
That's not what I said.
You was like, I don't even think it's like what a nigga can't fuck. You was like a nigga can't be fucking to the extreme levels. Like you was siding with it. Not
that don't even sound.
You
like
wasn't
me.
siding with the freakery, but you were.
I had.
You came from a sexually liberal place.
Oh my God, I can't believe you put those two words together.
You did though.
What are you talking about?
You was open to the expression, not necessarily saying that you would do it. Like don't get your thong intact, nigga. But you was like, man, the nigga can't be, you know.
What is that, nigga? I don't even sound like that, nigga.
Nigga can't be a little tender.
All I was saying was that for what he's being charged with, I don't think it's gonna stick. Like I don't think it just didn't make sense in my head. That's what I was basically saying.
But that's everything in your head.
Not necessarily. Most things make sense, but when it comes to the judicial system, shit gets confusing because there's but that's everything. And being a judge, I don't know if we were streaming when we said this, but being a judge, being a juror is very hard because you are a human, you're not a robot, so you can't just go by what's on the paper, and that's part of what being a juror is
well,
about.
You can't go into it with bias or preconceived notions. That's why with a case like this is difficult because it's so high profile. Like, how are you gonna pluck 12 strangers that have no idea about what's going on with this Diddy case? It's kind of impossible.
But
this should be on fucking NBC nightly news. They just like, updating the Diddy trial.
All you know,
the nigga's still gay.
All you know is that it's Diddy. And like, you just know, hopefully, and that's the thing, it's fucked up with Diddy because he's done a lot of weird stuff. Like the whole sitting on the couch. Remember when Kevin Hart was interviewing and he was like, hey man, we used to, this man right here, Usher, it's my baby, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Talk about Captain Crunch. My God, that we were sticking together like it. You know what I mean? He was like, talk about the most soggiest cereal ever. We was Frosted Flakes in that motherfucker.
He said we was fighting over the Frosted Flakes.
But
we both like shiny cereal.
And then the whole thing with Nori and Fabulos. Like, yo, Fabulos.
Yeah, nah.
Please let me take you shopping.
He called that nigga Fabuloso. He said it was sweet.
Oh my God. You make everything smell.
I like to smell it.
Yeah.
Let me take you shopping.
Yeah.
Playboy.
Yeah.
Let me get you shiny. It was all about glistening with this nigga, dog. It was crazy. But
it's beautiful.
Diddy is just a case study in what are the limits of humanity? Because you got to think, on one hand, the nigga is a creep, a freak, deplorable, right? I don't co-sign any of the things he doing in this bed.
Nigga, come on, dog.
What you mean, come on, dog? Glaze? Nipple glaze? Are you serious? Nah, man. That's another level of, just deviancy. It's just like, that's like, when you think about the pagans, right? And all the lore and the stories about how they had orgies to where it was like, they wasn't even thinking about it. It was just like whoever was around, dude, girl. It didn't even matter. They was like, are we here? Sexually liberal.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. I feel like Diddy's one of the first black dudes. There's probably more. Because he learned it from somebody. But
Russell
he's
Simmons.
one of the first at his level of power.
That is known probably.
Like
I mean, shout out to Russell. That nigga is in some humid place in Thailand doing yoga, streaming and doing interviews and shit. But
trying to avoid something.
But that's the that's a Diddy. That's a tricky thing with Diddy, right? Like, what is too far? You know what I mean? Like, I've done stuff where I was like, you know, like sexual shit with girls and shit. Like, you know what I mean? Where it's like, damn, I'm pretty sure, like, I just committed sin. Like, I'm pretty sure, like, that's what sin is about.
There's no way.
But then Diddy came and it was just like, yo,
there's no way. Like,
you ever going in the back door?
I had the opportunity, but I was just like, well, why? You know what I mean?
Why not?
There's a perfectly functioning vagina right there. And well, my thing about it is, one time, right?
And don't get lost on them.
This all circles back to Mr. Shiny.
Circles.
Yeah. Diddy would love that.
Diddy would love that.
But one time, me and my homie, we was fucking with these two girls. He was fucking with a girl and she had a friend that I was fucking with. We was at their crib. Fat ass crib, like mansion type shit. Like, it was probably like top 3, one of the biggest homes I've ever been in. So I'm in the movie. We're all in the movie room.
Yeah.
Just chilling, watching some shit. And it's like, we both got our thing going on. Like, they over there doing that.
Yeah.
No idea what's going on.
Yeah.
But I'm over there, fingers is wet. fingers is
wet?
Is soaking wet.
Really?
Yeah.
Fingers is soaking wet.
His fingers is moist.
Okay.
And so I'm doing that.
Yeah.
They get up.
Okay.
The homie and his girl.
For sure.
They go into the bathroom. I'm like, okay, seclusion time. It's like everybody's got their own little corner, their own little shack that they in operating.
Yeah.
So we start getting busy, do our little thing. Homie in the bathroom, they doing this thing, but it's like some weird noises. It's like shit falling. It's like it's the best way to describe it is like things toppling over. That's what it sounded like, just a bunch of shit toppling down.
Jesus.
And so I was like, okay, that's probably something cool.
They getting real belligerent up in there.
Everything wraps up.
Yeah.
We doing like the post game interview in the car, like, yo, like, what the fuck was, what's going on with you? What's going on with me?
Yeah.
I explain my shit. I go first. Everything's pretty regular. I just like, fuck the bitch. I'm talking to him. He's like, yo, so we get in the bathroom. She's like, he's trying to go for, the even Steven shit. He's just trying to fuck her in the square way.
Yeah. What?
The first hole. And so he's doing that.
Yeah.
But then, like, he said that he don't even really get into it before she's like, you want to just, put it up there. And he was like, fuck it. And he did that shit. And he was telling me about it. He was like, dog, like, it wasn't even worth what we had to go through to make it happen.
Yeah,
because it's not easy. And once it happened, it was like it's like cashews. It's like it's a nut that's hard to crack, and then it's like you crack it, and that shit don't taste phenomenal, especially for what you have to go through to get it. Like crab legs, if they season well, the right motherfucker cooked them, it's worth the hassle.
I think it's more like cranberries. It's kind of a bittersweet type of thing.
And I'd rather just have sweet. Like, what's the point of bitter?
For sure.
What's the point?
I don't really fuck with cranberries, but
like
I've eaten a
ate a couple cranberries.
I've ate a couple cranberries.
A couple, or you just did it one time?
I've eaten a couple cranberries.
Oh, you've done a couple cranberries?
I've done a couple cranberries.
So you fuck with cranberries, dog? Like, that's not even.
First of all, it's not like a every time type of thing, but it's just like I don't know, just fucking there. It's like fuck.
But I heard it's not worth it, and that's why my curiosity never really
that's the thing with worth it. Like words, right?
Don't you hate them?
What is worth it?
Because think about it.
That's the thing. It's not. First of all, he's a dummy.
Is it worth the preparation?
It's not.
Because think about it, right? Like, you can't just do it any time. The conditions back there got to be right for it. Whether it's just fresh off a shower, or she just she been eating light. She water fasting, so she not even really shitting. She just pissing all day. Yeah. So where everything is pristine back there, and then it makes it a little bit more palatable for it to happen. But if it's just like a regular Tuesday, you're not just going in on a regular Tuesday.
That's the thing. You look, if that's what you do, people, then that's what they do, and people do that.
No, but
that's not what I do.
That's what I'm saying.
But that's not what I do.
Tuesdays is one of the
Tuesdays
days of the week.
It's not really a good day for me in general. I do things on Tuesdays, so maybe
you gotta really wait till Sunday, where everything is clean and holy and blessed. And
that's the thing. You do it before Sunday. You get clean on Sunday, but that's the thing, right? Yeah, you do have to like prepare and shit. Like she has to be prepared. Like you gotta, you can't. Regular Joe Schmoes can't just go on an NBA court and play a 48 minutes. That's not happening. It's literally not happening. Running back and forth on that court, defense? No, it's not happening. So you gotta train. Now, it's not as long as you train to be an NBA, but we're talking figuratively. Y'all get the point.
But one time I had almost did it on accident. I was with a nice young lady. We was doing our thing. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. We was doing it like animals though, doggy style. And I was just going at a velocity to where it's like it got to a point where I couldn't even control it anymore. The torque, the G-force that was coming off, I created something I couldn't even control. So I was going in and shit, right? I had came back, but I came back too far to where I came all the way out. And then just like the pendulum swung back forward the other way. It's like I didn't like stop my motion. Like I was still in jab mode. I was still throwing jabs. I slid down. So I had jabbed forward and that shit just hit her in the tutor. And like when like when on Tom and Jerry, when his tail gets stung, and he's like he vibrating shit. It happened, and she was like, ah! I was like, oh shit.
Or was it more of the generic screaming man like, ah?
Nah, it was Tom and Jerry. When who's the cat? Tom.
Yeah.
When Tom gets hit on the tail and his whole shit just starts to, it's like he's getting tased.
Exactly. Yeah.
He crunch up and he jittery. It happened just like that, and I was like, damn, that's my fault.
That's what you said?
I apologize. Yeah, said that.
And you gave her a pat on the back or something?
Nah, I did what I had to do.
You conceded? That's when you was like, okay.
I did what I had to do. I was like, hold on, let's chill. Like, lay down. You're all right. We relax real quick. And then it's crazy because I tried to fuck again. And like we had started trying, but it was too much pain. The pain was distracting. He was like, this shit ain't healed yet. So I was like, yeah, that's understandable. That's on me.
Yeah, nah, man, you can't. Hey, man.
And that was another reason why I was like, eating cranberries is pointless.
Well, you doing it wrong.
Exactly, but it just didn't help.
Hey, man.
When you already feel a way about the world and it's like you select evidence that supports that claim, like you kind of just ignore anything else. That's how I feel about it. I don't want to be persuaded on that. I'm cool with just fucking pussy. Yeah. Shout out to everybody that's listening.
Yeah, shout out to everybody
just tuning in, because I'm pretty sure somebody hopped in and they was like, I wonder what they're talking about.
And
that is it.
And of course, this all started with Diddy. You telling your story, nigga.
Yeah, it all wraps back to Diddy because
he would love that.
Exactly.
He would love that.
Playboy.
But nah, man. Diddy's gonna get out. I don't know if it's this year, maybe the top of next year. You gotta wait till October anyway.
I don't know. Some more shit might come out. Cat Williams was saying that like on Club Shay Shay, when he was like 2025, the truth will be revealed.
Yeah.
Like he was actually kind of right. He was just saying like all information would come to light. And it's kind of happening. We're finding out a lot of shit.
Yeah. Some things more important than others. We still don't know about that Jeffrey file.
You got a Cat Williams impersonation? We in the age of
maybe.
Aquarius pimping.
This is the age of truth, pimping.
All secrets will be revealed.
Picture this, pimping. A world where all the truth.
Nah, I'm getting that was a little more Dave.
Picture this, pimping.
It's still, I feel
You
like
gotta
I have.
talk in alliteration with Cat Williams.
Picture this.
I can't do it.
I think we're getting close.
And
I think we're getting close for a first try, pimping.
you, the cadence is there. For
Yeah,
sure.
you know what I mean? And that's half the battle. It's like
Yeah,
if you can
yeah.
just do the speech pattern, it's
Yeah.
like you don't even really gotta sound like
You almost there, nigga.
it. Almost got it, pimping.
Yo, did you see the 2K covers?
Yeah, that shit was pretty trash. I had saved that shit as an LOI topic, but we can talk about it twice. Nigga, why the fuck is Angel Reese on the cover of the WNBA 2K25? It doesn't make sense.
Man, oh man.
Like, if you want to
oh,
talk about
man.
on the court basketball, like as a celebrity, her notoriety, her marketability, just like, you know, like, I'm an athlete and I'm a bad bitch. Like that energy that she's on and off the court, stunning. I fuck with it. I don't mind Angel Reese, but she is kind of ass at basketball, just a little bit. Not to say that she's completely worthless. Like she serves a specific role. She's supposed to go on the court and grab the miss of her own shot. Do that 17 times a game. Just put that bitch back up. Get us 2 points.
You have to be.
Is insane. Like, I feel like 2K is literally trying to start war.
Yeah, they're trying. They were like, the marketing was like, look, everybody already knows the game is trash. Let's just start getting people mad in other ways.
Yeah.
Because we already got them mad with the game being trash. We're not changing anything. Let's just put, Angel Reese on the cover. You know?
Really solidify how
Because-
garbage this is.
Because obviously, you know, every year before then, it's only been straight killers on the cover. That's what the cover is for. The cover is for killers. It's only been killers. It hasn't been like no regular, like, oh man, he's pretty good. Like, nah, nigga, he's pretty great. You know?
No,
So-
you have to be sensational at basketball to be on the cover of the video game.
And let's go to, because that is what it is, but just so y'all can really see it.
And what point is being proven right here? Like, I feel like this is gonna fuck with the youth, like the youth mindset in sports.
Well, this
So where it's like, fuck the on the court shit, fuck how nice I am, fuck what I contribute to the team. How famous am I?
this is the new age.
Viral
where-
over actually being talented.
Yeah, like how much there's a middle line with like followers and how talented you are. And every industry is seeing the effects of the new age of that. Comedy, nigga. There's people that just have a bunch of followers, and it even says that in Goodnight, Charlie Goodnights. It's like social media influencer, but they're not really a comedian, but they have a lot of followers. But where's the talent at? So in terms of this, like Caitlyn should have been the cover.
Caitlyn definitely should have been the cover.
Caitlyn should
If they
have
really wanted to stir shit up, they should have put both of them going at it.
going at it.
That would have been crazy too.
Yeah.
That probably would have been hard as shit.
That probably, yeah. But that also
but
would
Angel Reese being there by herself, it makes no sense. That's like putting Maya Angelou in Playboy.
when she's driving.
She definitely missed that shot.
Nigga, she missed her foot placement, nigga. I'm pretty sure she tripped probably. She's not supposed to be doing that.
Look up her stats real quick. Because I remember seeing them for the first time and they was abysmal. And that was a couple weeks ago. So they might have gotten worse. But yeah, nah. There's no way. Oh God, they already don't look good. You haven't even clicked on the full website yet.
Is this ESPN better than Basketball Reference?
They both should be the same. 13.3 points, which isn't bad. Shit, the last time I checked, she was averaging like 17 fucking rebounds. But 12 rebounds,
But this isn't
3.8 assists, 1.5 steals. That's not
This
bad,
not-
but that's not cover.
it's not enough.
It's not cover of 2K worthy.
It's not
man.
enough.
And she's only 6'3". I thought she was a little bit taller than that.
Fuck you spell her name.
Caitlin Clark. I think when I checked Caitlin Clark's stats, she was averaging a triple-double.
Shitting.
There is a little stat pattern to that, but fuck it. Everybody do that. All right, let's see. 17, 5, 8, 1.5. Like
it's better.
These is good stats, and especially the way that she does it.
Exactly. Like they should have her driving.
I wonder what her shooting percentages are. That's another thing. How efficient is she? Go up. Go to fucking athlete. But yeah, I really wonder how efficient she is, because anybody can check out. Oh, they don't got the stats. That's crazy. Yeah, but Caitlin Clark is definitely shitting on this.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Caitlin Clark is definitely shitting all over Angel
And
Reese.
this is part of the problem. Like within, I guess it's the public's fault, right? Like people put Angel Reese on a pedestal, possibly because of how bad she is. Like people try to protect Angel Reese for what she did to herself.
By the same reason they protect Diddy and OJ.
You know what I mean? Like
we need somebody.
We need somebody
man.
To
count on. We need somebody to root for.
We need somebody, man.
But Angel Reese is a fun nigga. Angel Reese is not the one.
And I'm not gonna lie, the story arc of it, I like it. It's needed. But if it's gonna be a story, like be honest with it. You know what I mean? Like they still trying to make it seem like it's really a fight.
Well, yeah. Well, in terms of talent, yeah, they try to make it seem like it's an even exchange to a certain degree. But nah.
Now in followers
on that fucking basketball court, they not even looking at each other. They don't play the same position.
But now in followers and likeness, it's not comparable.
Because Angel Reese is actually attractive.
Yeah,
that's the biggest thing, nigga. If Caitlin Clark was like one of them Sex in the City hoes,
yeah,
nigga. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
There's no way she wouldn't be everywhere.
There's no way
she'd be in Maybelline commercials.
Yeah,
dribbling a fucking basketball. It'd be the first time anybody's ever done some shit like that.
Exactly. But it is ridiculous. I haven't talked to all of my male friends about it, but I'm pretty sure they're upset about it too, because everybody, and like I don't dislike Angel Reese. I just know she's not better than Caitlyn. And when it comes to 2K cover art, you can't be ass. You can't be ass
at basketball and be on 2K26.
You can't have Paul George, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James, Kyrie Irving.
They're gonna charge $70 for this game.
Angel Reese?
They're gonna charge $70 for a game with Angel Reese on the cover. I feel like that's like innately, like you're literally getting robbed.
Now, let's go to a cover that I was shocked at and that I honestly loved.
Yeah, nigga, what is this, like the Superstar Legend?
The Superstar, nigga. I was like, nigga, they put Melo on this motherfucker?
That's dope.
That shit was hard, nigga.
Yo,
I was honestly surprised.
You know what'd be even crazy?
What?
Like, it couldn't happen. A lot more would have to go in his favor. But if one year we got Michael Beasley as the cover, nigga, that shit would be kind of stupid. That would just be the full circle moment of like, yo, he's arrived, he's here.
I would want to see Michael Beasley as
a side character,
as the background of the what's it called, Blacktop. I would want to see him as like the background of Mount Rushmore and the Blacktop. What would you even call that? Like,
yeah, I know what you're talking about, like the graffiti of the fucking shit.
Yeah,
but they need to actually have him in there just as his own character. Like they had a court set up to where like you just go play 1v1 with Mike Beasley and the nigga's just OP.
They need to partner
like
up.
He got 99 everything. If you beat him, you get some shit, but it's like he's impossible to beat.
They need to
final boss shit.
And I'm pretty sure he would take the 10,000. He'll be like, all right, fuck it, I'm getting scammed, but niggas is gonna love this shit.
Yeah, 10,000 is crazy.
Because it is a scam. It's probably like 10 to 20, I forgot, but I do know it's low.
That's why Charles Barkley's not in that shit. And
it might be 5,000.
I think he even said the thing with Charles Barkley was he was trying to get them to invest in something else, or like he was trying to get them to look out for retired NBA players in some way. And 2K was like, nigga, nah, we ain't doing that shit. No Charles Barkley. No round mound or rebound in the game. Shout out to Here for Entertainment too. He had said that shit earlier. She's like Charles Barkley if Charles Barkley was hot and bad at basketball. Yeah.
Exactly. Trash. Thank you. And I've been saying that
But hot.
for a while. Charles Barkley was
Hot trash.
God.
Yeah, no, Charles
fucking
Barkley was
garbage.
nice though, nigga. Yeah. Charles Barkley was disgusting.
Oh, whatever.
Have you seen
But
what's going on with Akon?
Akon, no.
Yo, so Akon had plans to build Wakanda in Africa in real life. He had like a multi-billion-dollar. He got like $1 billion line of credit from fucking China somehow to invest in infrastructure, to get land, to get plumbing, whatever else niggas got to put in the ground to like for civilization to exist. But they was doing that, and he had like this grand promise of making a utopia in Africa. They could be bigger than Dubai, and really take Africa to the next level in the global economy. But
Take Africa to the next level.
Take Africa, like just completely increase the GDP of the whole shit, nigga. Smart nigga shit. And he said he was gonna rule the city like a king. It's literally called Akon City, and the currency was called Acorn.
But what happened to it?
It was a stupid idea that was like impossible to deliver on. Go to the pictures of, like, just go to images. These are real images. These aren't fan made. Like, he promised that it was gonna look like this shit, and he was gonna build it in Africa with Chinese credit.
Fuck.
That sounds like a lucid dream. What the fuck is Akon doing trying to become T'Challa?
This can't be.
This is real.
This is not real.
What do you mean this is not real? I'm telling you.
These are concept pictures?
Yes.
These are actual concept
These are
pictures?
real concept pictures that Akon himself presented. Him and his team came up with this
I
shit.
remember when the story came out. It's been a development.
It's
Of
been
course,
a couple years.
This doesn't take a year, you know what I mean? This is literally like a Rome wasn't built in a day type of situation.
And they didn't build nothing. Because they have actual pictures
Yeah, all right, let's.
of what it really looks like now. But just go to this. Go to what it's supposed to be.
What the fuck? Nigga, we're streaming. We don't got time for this.
You know.
Oh, shit.
Turn that shit down, man.
We don't got time for that either. Perfect. We could just
Nah.
talk over it.
Can't afford that Bob Marley. But this is Black Heaven, and he promised it. He said it would be done by now. You see this shit?
Do I see the African village? Yeah, nigga. The fuck you don't see, nigga. You don't see that. Did you see the African restaurant?
Nigga, those are African apartments. And
And
look,
the beautiful part is that
casinos,
it's
multiple function stadiums, parking structure, a mall.
for all Africans
They have a tech district, dog.
that are white. Because this ain't gonna be for black Africans. Let's be honest.
It's Aegon. Health and safety departments, dog. They got a police station, a fire department, general hospital. Like he really thought about everything that the city should need. I just don't see no taco trucks or no gas stations. But shit, this is Wakanda. Everything might run on vibranium.
He had the help of Ye.
Nah, Ye had nothing to do with this. Ye would have ruined it faster. We didn't even get to the part.
What is up?
He has a giant. So there's a
vibrator as what? What is this vibrator building?
That's Akon Tower. I swear to God, that's where he's gonna rule this bitch with an iron fist. Yeah, it kind of looks like
this Hydroplex 3000 doesn't even have like a index.
You fuck with the architecture though, right?
I mean,
everything's all goopy. It looked like
it just looked like different sex toys.
Yeah, a little bit, or like pieces of rubber that Adidas would turn into shoes, like just different little curvy lines. Like, what the fuck is that?
It looks like
It looks like
you.
this is what Dr. Seuss
I was just
would make of Africa, of a futuristic Africa.
Yeah. If Dr. Seuss wasn't possibly racist in the 1920s and 30s, he could have made us. He could have made people think of us like this.
There's a lot of white people running around in this demonstration too.
Well, what do you think?
It's kind of concept city is this?
It's a lot of white Senegalese that are not represented.
Yeah.
And they're probably being attacked, Tony, and they need a city that's safe.
But what's fucked up about this whole thing is that, like, and even with what China's doing in general in Africa, is that they keep lending them a lot of money, like billions of dollars, to the point where you look at African GDP, like they don't make enough money to be able to pay back all that debt. So it's like, is China just doing that whole thing to where it's like you so in debt to me that I owe you, or is it on some genuine? Yeah, we just trying to invest into the middle of the world.
That's the only way to take over a country without chopping somebody's head off and starting like a coup. It's like, yo, like
sending a pretty spy in to spike his drink.
Hey man, it's nothing like a loan, man, with interest. You get what I'm saying? From a private bank. It's like, nigga, that's
with unlimited money.
This is beautiful.
Yeah, nigga.
I like this.
Akon was gonna be the king of the city, dog. Like that's even that as a concept sounds scary. Nigga, I would vote for Timon and Pumbaa to be the leader of Africa before I do Akon. Like this nigga, look at him.
But you know who would love this, right? Diddy would love this. Diddy would love this. Look at him. He'll be like, "Yo, you a black god." Yeah. That's Diddy.
Yeah.
That's Diddy. Yeah. You a there. Here we go. Okay. You a black god.
Well, nah, it's not really Diddy.
That's what Diddy would say. That's
what Diddy would say.
Yo, you just. I'm so proud of you and what you doing, yo. Yo, where the mall at so I could take you shopping in your city? Yeah, that's what love is about.
Yo, you really doing it. You really doing it, Dad.
Yeah.
You glistening.
Yeah.
I like that.
Hey, King, can I kneel for you? You know what I'm saying? Can I?
Hey, Cassie, come in here. Come suck this god off.
Hey, bitch, bow to your liege.
Mm-hmm.
He probably wouldn't say that. But
who's your master now?
Nah, this is Senegalese American R&B singer to build 6 billion smart city in his country. Yeah. Yeah, Crypto City.
Yeah.
This is
he overpromised and underdelivered, which should have been expected. This is fucking Akon. So, what the hell does Akon know about starting a civilization? And how the fuck did he convince Chinese government to give him money for this?
Yeah. Akon doesn't know. It's like this, other than like nutting in women, he probably doesn't know much about like sewage systems.
And China knew that shit.
Yeah.
And that's why they used him just as a face.
Yeah.
Just as like a safe, like, yo, this is Akon. We're making the play through Akon. So they wouldn't even see it coming because this is a trusted figure in the community, nigga. He's a king. He's a black god. So they gonna take his word for it. And even before he had even got permission to get the land and build the city, he was doing a lot of work in Africa.
Yeah.
With like money that he was getting from China to allegedly, because I don't know if we can say it officially. But shit. But he was doing shit like installing solar panels, giving tribes internet and shit. Like he was doing shit like installing street lights, reducing the crime rate because niggas can actually see at night, so it kind of scares off criminals.
Yeah.
The African babies could study their homework for longer because they had electricity in the house. Now I'm dead ass. This is what was happening.
Yeah, yeah.
And so they was like, yo, Akon, like we kind of trust in what you got going on, nigga. You making a positive impact on the community. And that's when he got him. That's when he was like, okay, all right. This is how any leader rises to power, especially the kind of power that this nigga wanted. Because it wasn't even on some like democratically elected thing. He was an ideologue.
Yeah.
He was like, God asked me to do this. I'm kind of doing him a favor.
Yeah. It was literally like Jesus, like, I'm coming to help y'all.
That manifest destiny shit, to where it's like, nigga, Africa, Like I own a piece of Africa,
Yeah, nah.
which
man.
means I own a piece of everybody's wife in the village, which is where this always leads.
It always leads to that. African men love conquest, man.
Conquest. Conquest.
You know what I mean? And it's like
music.
he's trying to, fuck being locked out. He's trying to lock himself in. You know what I mean? Into his fucking chamber.
He said it's better in there.
I'm glad. It did say in the article though that he's focused on working on a more realistic project. I was trying to find like a video of him saying that or like a
like a
anything,
just a statement from his people.
maybe somebody from his publicist.
Akon's planned $6 billion Wakanda-inspired African city didn't happen. Here's what it's become.
But they're just saying everything that
we already, we already iterated.
Okay.
Pretty much covered that shit. What you going, Minnie?
After several missed payments to the government and dramatic devaluation of his cryptocurrency, Akon finally got an ultimatum in 2024. Sapco Senegal, a state-owned company focused on developing Senegal and driving tourism, gave the locked-up artist 2 weeks to start working on making his idea a reality. Now, Bloomberg has reported that the head of Sapco,
I think it's Sapco.
Sapco Senegal, told the Senegalese press that the idea of Akon City is officially dead. That project no longer exists. Surgening? How you say it?
I don't even know. Just say the middle name.
Mamadou. Mamadou told the Senegalese press. Instead, the government has taken back the land, and Sapco is moving forward with a $1.2 billion plan to turn the area into a tourist destination with hotels. I can't believe.
You know what's crazy? This is probably going to be worse than what Akon was originally planning.
Nigga, this article got a motherfucking fucking
what?
With. What would you even call this? I know it's a mistake.
Double negative. Wait, hold on. Let me read it from the top. Instead, the government is taking back the land, and Sapco is moving forward with a $1.2 billion plan to turn the area into a tourist destination with. That
you had to
fucking sense.
Nigga, that don't make no sense.
Because if you put it in context, right, it might reveal itself
even with a comma. But Jean Wale Sini, who is a teacher and resident of Membedebedin, where Akon's land was located, hopes that the new government project will help stimulate the economy and make it a place people want to stay. He's focused on a more realistic project, people.
This was destined to fail.
What more do you want?
Yeah, this was destined to fail.
This is Akon, baby.
And this is how he's spending his time, which is interesting because it's like, this is the nigga that made Locked Up. This whole time, he was just thinking about Parliament. Diplomacy.
Yeah, nah.
How he was going to fix Africa.
I think Flow Rider could fix the DR before Akon could fix Senegal.
Nah.
For sure. I think Flow Rider has more, like, just umphed and, like, hey, people, let's get together and real. Of course, he's probably going to make his money on the back end, too. As every, great king should. But I think Flow Rider could do some justice.
Nah, nigga.
I think he could hold people accountable. You know what I mean? People getting too wild, dancing too crazy. He'll probably create a law like, look, because he's been Americanized. Like, look, we can't be dancing this close to the homies anymore. You cannot gyrate your shoulders within 6 feet of the homies.
I don't think he has the influence anymore. I think it would take a Bad Bunny kind of guy. Somebody that's hip. Somebody that's current. Flow Rider.
Don't underestimate Flow Rider. Flow Rider's but that's the thing though. Flow Rider.
He might even be Cuban, dog. I don't even know if he's Dominican. You might have to Google that.
That's how big he is.
Nah.
They all love him.
That's Pitbull. Pitbull is that big.
Flow Rider's big too.
Nah, but he ain't Mr. His name is Mr. International.
Pitbull bigger than Flow Rider?
He told you he was a Nat Geographic wonder of the fucking world, nigga. He's a part of nature. What'd you Google? Is Pitbull bigger than Flow Rider? Nigga, that's in the context of their music careers and popularity. Pitbull is generally considered a bigger artist than Flow Rider. See, that's what I was trying to tell you, though. Like, you don't get the name Mr. International for no reason. That comes with a lot of passport stamps, like a lot of foreign hookers, just a lot of like you really put a flag in a bunch of different soils, and they remembered you. They was like, "Yo, this nigga Pitbull came through. It's everything I thought he would be." You Google how big is Pitbull artist, and they said 5'9".
First of all, I put in how big is Pitbull, and then it put the actual dog.
Yeah.
Then I Google how big is Pitbull artist, and then it put his height.
And he's the height of the average man. It's like that kind of appeal is universal.
He's
dog.
big, yeah. He's
humongous.
He's huge. He's huge.
He's probably somewhere right now performing to 1 billion people. Because you know it's different time zones, and he's Mr. International. He's probably in fucking Bangladesh. You Googling how many albums has Pitbull sold? Are you trying to find like an end? He sold over 25 million records, dog.
I'm just Google. I'm just trying to find like some. Hey, Pitbull, nah.
25 million records.
You didn't know this.
I knew how big Pitbull was. You know how? Because one time I was a kid, and this is back when my parents were still together. We was living on like a military base after we was living in an apartment and shit.
Hey, this was a happy podcast.
But on the military, no, this not no sad shit. On the military base, it was this white dude named Kyle. He was one of my homies that niggas used to run around with outside and shit. And I remember one time I went to his crib. It was strange because like his family, like I don't remember what they were doing, but I just remember how I felt. I was like, these niggas are happy than a motherfucker. Like, it was like some of the most joyous shit I had ever witnessed. It was like TV sitcom family, to where it's like the son would walk in, he's like, hey, nigga, give him a nuggie. The mom is, it's just a bunch of positive vibes. And one day I walked in the crib, them niggas was rapping Pitbull word for word. Like, you know that one scene in Step Brothers when they was in the car and the whole family, they just had like, she had her part, he had his shit. Yeah. Nigga, they was rapping Pitbull word for word now.
Damn. Wow. Niggas rap.
White people like Pitbull.
Yeah. I do know what you mean, though. Like, when we had got done hooping that one day, and it was that white girl riding a bike while holding her little dog on a leash. Yeah. And I just looked at her. I was like, I even told her, I was like, I feel like you're having a better day than me. And she had just laughed and said, oh, that's funny. Well,
no, she was like, that's kind of sad.
That's not what she said.
Nah, she
wrote off and
she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that." She said some shit. Like,
yeah, she was like, "Yeah, sad. I'm sorry to hear that."
She was like, "Oh, baby, it's like a titty." Nah, she definitely wasn't that generous, but yeah, she was. You know, she was a compassionate person. She cared a little bit, at least.
Yeah, she felt for a black brother. You know,
that's all you can really do. You ain't had no link in bio for her to donate.
As all white women should. You're not controlling your fucking button, nigga. I'm about to fucking.
You're my fucking button.
Put it over here. You're not controlling it, nigga. You gotta.
Button. What we need?
You need what I just clicked, nigga. But
clicking my fucking button, nigga.
Nah, that's beautiful, man.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful families are nice, man. Beautiful families are nice, you know. Hopefully, I create one for myself. And that was better than the one I had. I had a good like infrastructure, like mom, sister, and shit. Like it was okay. It's just outside, like we're poor. It's like a little love though. But I don't know if that's better.
I remember when I was a kid, only niggas that I knew that had 2-parent households, like their dad was in the crib. They all had money. I thought having a complete family was some wealthy person shit. Because the way it was set up, it was like a good side and a struggling side. We was over here. Literally, me and all the homies that was on this side didn't like, it was a nigga who didn't know who his dad was. Yeah. It was a nigga who had a dad. He just know me around. Like, he literally lived down the street. He just ain't seen the nigga in 4 years. Yeah. 5 minutes away. Yeah. That kind of, my dad lived somewhere fucking else and shit. Yeah. And like, it was a bunch of that. And then we go over to the other side of the neighborhood where niggas is getting money. It's fucking 3-story houses and shit.
Yeah.
They all had fathers.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, that's kind of makes sense. I mean,
It's pivotal, man.
you got to be wealthy to have a father.
It's pivotal, man. It's a bunch of, you can tell when niggas, you know what I mean? Like, you could probably tell when somebody didn't have a father. You can also tell when somebody didn't have a father and didn't have like any outside guidance to cling to, which is completely different. You know what I mean? But
I was one of those.
yeah, like most people that I was around was people that didn't. It was like father situation. It was a little tricky, but niggas had their head on a swivel for the most part.
Well, yeah, you kind of had to have it on more. You don't have a dad to look for you. Early son, don't do that. That's fucking stupid. You're on the wrong path. See, that's why I'm just simulating what I think he was in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Hey, son, don't do that.
That's such a bad father.
That's stupid.
You play a bad father, nigga.
Hey, that's all I saw. That's all that was around.
Hell no, nigga.
A bunch of bad fathers.
Terry Crews did such a wonderful job for you to do that shit.
What on that? Everybody Hates Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was my dad to a certain extent. I was like, nigga,
that's weird.
I'm getting raised by these niggas on TV.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's what I should probably be doing.
Yeah.
He just told him that. That's good advice there.
Yeah.
Him, Uncle Phil.
Didn't give him enough girl advice though, but as some, you also gotta kind of throw your son to the wolves.
He didn't ask. And also, you remember his little brother used to get bitches?
Yeah, he got all the bitches.
He got all the bitches, so there was really no point.
Yeah, he had his brother to ask and kind of just stare at, like just kind of watch from afar. Like, how does he do it?
Which takes humility.
Yeah.
You going to your younger brother for her wisdom?
Yeah. It does take a lot of, It takes a lot of guts. It takes a lot of guts to do that.
And the thing about Drew was,
because I have too much pride for that shit.
The thing about Drew, he wasn't even really he wasn't skilled at it. He just so happened to attract a bunch of girls. And he was young, so he almost didn't even really understand what was going on. Like, it was this one episode.
Yeah.
They was at a laundromat. And it was a grown woman choosing on the nigga, like choosing hard. She literally gave him her number and was like, when you turn 18, call me.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
Nigga, 12 years old. Like, that's,
Hey, man, that's some niggas is chosen. Niggas like us was chosen.
Niggas is chosen.
It's chosen. We the ones, man. We the ones. But
throwing we around real loose.
It's me and Drew, nigga.
You ain't get chosen on by nothing.
What is you talking about?
You ain't get chosen on by nothing.
What are you talking about?
Nigga. You was a snotty nosed little nigga.
You was wishing to get an older woman. I already had my picking. I was like, man, I'm trying to get some my level. What are you talking about, nigga? Chew your manchas. What are they called again? Mambas.
And fuck older women. That's what I was on when I was a kid. I was like, I'm dating my age. I don't give a shit. But there was a point in time where I was trying to get diddled by a teacher.
You was trying to?
Not like actively pursuing it, but I just wouldn't have minded.
Yeah.
A couple guidance counselors was fine as shit.
Yeah. But was they really fine, or was they just good as an older woman you would get?
Well, it's a guidance counselor. This is a woman that works for the public school system. So fine is being graded on a curve. But like fine. Like structure, pretty, I've seen some shit. It was I don't remember her name, which is crazy because that's how fine she was. Like, she's so fine I shouldn't remember her name. I am a little high. And it was middle school. But it was this she was white too, which was strange. But nigga, no. She was just one, everybody was like, yo, she's the baddest. She's the baddest adult.
So you agreed, you obliged.
But it was true. It was true. She had structure. And she looked good in the face, and she was cool too. She wasn't as cool as she could have been. Like, she was kind of still like a little prude, but she had that structure though. She probably looked better. You remember at Wakefield, we had that one light-skinned guidance counselor.
Yeah.
and she looked good. This white woman looked better than her.
She looked okay.
All right,
She looked okay.
You kind of like you hating unnecessarily.
Not necessarily. Like she looked good for sure, but that's what I was saying. Like you got to be realistic with yourself and with yourself at the time. Like she was good for what we could see around us every day.
She's good right now.
But
If that was your supervisor at work,
why are you adding stipulate? That's what I'm saying.
Because it's she's in a position of power. That's a part of the appeal.
But even if she was my supervisor, I would be like, she's okay.
You don't remember her ass. That's what's fucking this whole shit up.
I do, but that's what I'm saying. You could go like, I don't know, to like Lewisburg or Lauenburg, somewhere down south, and find the same thing.
Why would you leave the ass just right in front of you? That's the whole point. Like, of course, you can literally say that about any bitch. Like, why do her when there's another one over there? Because we're talking about this one.
I'm not saying do. I'm saying you're seeing
context matters. Because this is in a public school environment, dog. It's not much to look at in general. So the fact that she's walking around blessed is fucking amazing.
Yeah, but it's still okay. Doesn't change the fact. It's okay, nigga. You was Look, I get it. You was hungry for it. I was looking at it too. I was like, okay, this is good. This is cool. But she was still like,
nah, her shit was sensational. Her shit was sensational.
She was fat with ass.
And I got cool with him. So maybe she just holds a special place in my heart.
Of course she did.
We didn't get that cool though.
Of course not, nigga.
We didn't get as cool as I wanted to get. I wanted to get chilly.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, nah, I mean, you just didn't have it in you, man. You didn't just have it in you. You ain't pushed that.
She really didn't have it in her.
Nah.
She couldn't bring herself to do it.
Nah. She definitely had it on her. She just wasn't trying to put it on you, nigga.
The thing was like, she wasn't a big risk taker. She was played straight, right down the middle. Be safe. Put eggs in a couple different baskets so you know everything is proper and you don't ever really run out of eggs. She didn't have the mentality to like really gamble with it, like go for it.
Yes, she did.
Experience. She did it.
Yes, she did.
And you know how I know?
I just didn't talk to her.
You know how I know she didn't? Because I did talk to her. I ain't getting nowhere. So
Cause back then you was magging on bitches like you was Fresh Prince. You was doing like you was on the locker like this and shit. Like
that shit was killing.
You come on, man.
I'm like, hey, baby.
Fuck no. That's not working on a guidance counselor, nigga. Not that shit.
Hey, baby.
Nah, man.
Let's get out of here. Nah, man. Fuck third period. She's like, ooh, really? I'm like, yeah, man. Fuck third period. Let's go.
You so gangster.
Go to marketing class. It's not even gangster. It's just, okay. It's just young. Like, niggas was young. I was literally talking to a homie, the pharmacist the other day. All went to the same high school and shit. We was just, talking about like old times. And I was like, yeah, like, how long? Because he works with his dad. So I was like, yeah, how long you been doing that shit? He was like, really, twin, since high school and shit. Like, you know me, I used to get suspended and shit. And my dad was like, either I'm gonna whoop your ass or you're gonna come to work with me. I went to work, twin. I was like, I feel it.
Yeah.
I would have did the same shit.
Yeah, nah. That's dope though.
Yeah.
This nigga learned some trades. He be taught.
But that's what niggas was doing though. We was skipping school. We was just doing, it was happening. Especially, I stopped trying for real junior year because I had the world in my hands. Like, we had moved and we had moved out of the school zone. You know how that shit is, like you in this neighborhood, you go to this school. If you over there, you go over there.
Yeah.
I had moved out of the zone for our high school, but my mom was like, it was twofold because my sister was going to a school that was over there too, that was in that same area. And she just like wanted us to be in the same vicinity. So she had went and bought like a cheap ass car. That's why I had a car, because I had to drive to school. So I was 16, I had that shit. Nigga, once I got that car, bro, I was literally just like in control of my own destiny. I wasn't like I could come and go as I please, and
Yeah.
I wasn't paying for
Got
parking.
a free, yeah, at the ditch.
I wasn't paying for parking because I was at the ditch, and like
What's crazy is that ditch. I used to find parking there all the time, but I knew everybody knew about it. It's like this niggas just
the
paying
thing
for-
about that ditch was majority of niggas was paying for parking.
yeah,
And so it did get to a point in time during senior year because I was parking there for like 2 years because I
Yeah.
had started junior year.
yeah.
And so it did get to a point in time at the end of senior year to where like niggas, like the ditch was kind of getting full. Like, I would still get there in time
I
to
would
get
still
my
get
spot,
that, yeah.
but it used to just be like me and the same other people. It was this
A
Hispanic
Mexican,
dude,
yeah, the
this
Mexican.
Hispanic dude, and like this white girl or some shit. And like we pretty much get there at the same time. The Breakfast Club, nigga. We walking to school. Only niggas not paying for a parking permit.
Yeah, nah. The only geniuses for real.
Yeah. And nigga, it was a while. It wasn't a while, but I didn't start parking in that ditch immediately. Like I was doing crafty shit. I was parking at the YMCA down the street
For what?
because that was the only place that I knew I could park that was safe around that bitch. I had parked in that neighborhood that's literally right across the street from the school that's got them fat ass houses.
Yeah.
I parked in a couple of cul-de-sacs one time just to see, but like I was like, nigga, I don't know. These rich ass white people, they gonna be like, whose fucking car is this?
Yeah, they're gonna look at
This car doesn't. I'm missing a rear view mirror. Like it doesn't belong in this bougie ass
Yeah,
neighborhood.
nah.
They gonna think it's a bomb.
Yeah, nah. John wouldn't buy his kid that.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, nah. That dish was amazing. But it's all in the realm of having money, man. And if you think about it, it all goes back to Diddy, man. Having money, having options. You know what I'm saying? Getting cars early. You know what I mean? Being in the control of your destiny early.
Diddy would definitely love that.
You could have been love. You could have been love.
Yeah, I could have been shining.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. But it's did you see this?
Breaking news: Pope Leo, I don't know what number that is, says marriage is only possible between a man and a woman.
So if you don't know, did you was you like paying attention when the
Yeah.
Pope died and shit and the whole like switch over? But
That's
I
back
didn't.
when I was watching the news. And that
Word.
shit was like it was just a running story every day.
It was the biggest thing in the world because it was like an Asian runner up, a black runner up, and this guy right here. And you know,
Because he's the first American pope. He's from
Yeah.
Chicago.
yeah,
Most popes is from Saint Francis of Notre Dame, some shit.
but this nigga said marriage is only really viable with man and woman. And you know, I could have sworn when he was getting like, you know, put in, you know, sworn in, he was kind of one of the more like progressive. Because like, you know, he's from Chicago. It's like he's not liberal, he's Christian or whatever, but he's a little bit more carefree.
He's actually going back to what the Vatican was doing previously because
Yeah.
I think Pope Francis was one of the first popes that was like, you know, it don't matter where you stick it, who you stick it in, or how long you stick it for. God loves you.
But God loves you. Stove God would love that. Yes, Pope Leo, this is 10, 11, this is 16. Maybe the 16th, has stated that marriage in the Catholic Church view is a union between a man and a woman. This is a consistent position within the Catholic doctrine, emphasizing the natural complementary of male and female in the marital union. And according to the Catholic News Agency, the Pope has also reinforced the importance of respecting the dignity of all individuals, including those with different sexual orientations, while upholding the Church's teachings on marriage. He has also spoken out against the laws that criminalize homosexuality, stating that such laws are unjust and that God loves all people. So,
Well, now he feels about threesomes.
he's probably like, you should definitely go to church, but, you know,
Take a shower first. Wash off all that sin from Saturday.
It was like, come to me and give tithes. You'll be all right. That's probably what he'll think. But the Holy Father. To be called the Holy Father.
Because it's the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit.
It's a dope picture.
So to be anointed the Father of all Catholics is a hell of a responsibility. And I wonder if he approaches it with that mentality, like these are all my children. Because they're God's children.
And this was like some big news.
They was talking about this for weeks because the way they do it, there was a bunch of people who were technically up for the job, like a bunch of potential candidates for who that person could be. But before they even get to selecting the new pope, they had like weeks long, just like a giant funeral where millions of people was going by just to pay homage, you know, pay their dues, pay their respects, go see the open casket because they had them propped up and shit. And it was just a huge spectacle to where I really realized how many Catholics there are and how deep it goes for them. There was motherfuckers who had traveled like 9 hours just to see this.
Yeah, well, because it's always, this is like the last of that. Like, there's no more of this. Like, there's only one church like this that's still standing. And I don't know.
This is the Pope. Like this is, nigga, he's the Adam Silver of Catholicism.
It's like a 500-year like tradition or something.
This nigga's the commissioner. And I was even watching the news when they was doing the coverage of how they were selecting a new one. It usually takes a couple of days. Like all the people, I forgot who's really in charge of making that decision.
Yeah.
But they all go into like this castle. They close the door and they don't make contact with nobody for days or like however long it takes for them to deliberate and get to the bottom of who the next nigga should be. They got to vote for it. And it's like, it's a bunch of like pleading for your case. And then once, I think every day they do it, they take the ballot and they burn it. And if it's black smoke, that means that they ain't found them yet. But if they show white smoke, it's a new father in town. Daddy's home. White smoke means daddy's home.
Shit like Groundhog Day.
Yeah, and so like the white smoke came up. I was watching the news. And it was like, they did it. They selected a new one. Like nobody even knew who it was yet, but it was like, okay, they reached the decision. Like, it's fucking time.
It's fun. Nigga, let's party.
Hell yeah. Like it's 1999. And they did. And Pope Leo was one of the fan favorites, it was seeming.
I would have liked a black dude only because it's dope to see a black dude in those type of garbs. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, because it's
like looking at a black dude as a samurai.
Yeah, yeah.
Black dudes in different things, or even like the Black Power Ranger, the blue one. Like just seeing him in the Power Ranger uniform is inspired.
Let's get crazy. Black Buddha, I would love it. You know what I mean? Black John Wick.
Yeah,
you know, Black Tony Stark. Just fuck it. I want to see Terrence.
We had War Machine.
I want to see Terrence Howard come back as Tony Stark in a different universe.
I want to see Terrence Howard come back as Black Tarzan.
Yeah. I couldn't see him swinging from vines like,
nigga, they could CGI it.
I couldn't see that.
They could CGI it. Nah, he could swing from a vine. Terrence Howard can swing from a vine. And he would probably be phenomenal at it.
I think he could be a dope Doctor Strange.
He's got the goatee for that shit.
Terrence Howard as a Doctor Strange would be like, you did mess with the wrong magician, man. You know what I mean?
So I know magic, man.
Yeah. Nah, Terrence Howard could definitely be a dope Doctor Strange or something. But yeah, man, it's different. You know, black astronauts, man. Shit we don't see often.
Biochemists. Hey, are there black scuba divers?
For sure. But where are they?
Akon City.
You know what I'm saying? It's black everything.
It's beautiful.
But we don't get put on the forefront. So it would have been cool to have a black pope. But honestly, I mean, hey, I'm not chosen by Christ to even make that decision.
Yeah, you don't have a say in the matter, dog.
It's foolish and
You know, speaking of Spanish.
my insolence.
Yeah. You just really gotta shut up and deal with what they do. But
True love between man and woman. Diddy would love that.
yeah. But shit. How long we been on this motherfucker?
A little bit.
That's pretty good. You know, get used to more of these, because we really about to be hitting this shit at a rate that would impress Lil Wayne. Like, we about to drop these faster than he can make a mixtape. Early 2000s.
He's been putting shit in the chat. You ain't been reading the chat, nigga.
I've been reading the chat.
Yeah.
I literally said most of what they said. Nah, I literally said most of everything they said, except for one of them. But
yeah,
it wasn't important.
it wasn't. Oh my goodness,
It
man!
was just a memo. It was.
Oh
man,
my
it
goodness,
wasn't important.
Y'all are important. We love y'all. We need y'all. You know what I mean? And not just for monetary reasons, but you know, it would be kind of weird doing this alone. So yeah, tell your friends. Yeah, yo, it's a dope show. It's like these niggas just like they coming up.
Yeah,
like
you see this dope ass setting.
It's like be a part of this before they blow up, so you can be like, yo, my homie put me on these niggas like before they blow up. Nah.
There's nothing like having bragging rights, dog. That's better than having a big ass diamond chain.
Exactly.
It gives you the same kind of attention.
And it sticks with you forever. You know what I mean? Like when I put you on the Primo Rice.
Nah, I don't remember.
You got introduced to a really complex level of pimping.
You didn't put me on the Primo
I put you
Rice.
on the Primo Rice.
You put me on the one song.
And that
but I knew
one
about
song,
Primo Rice.
What are you talking?
I was like, word, that's him? I was like, oh shit, that's your.
That's
your. But niggas knew about Primo
you didn't know
motherfucking
about
Rice,
Primo
nigga.
Rice, you
Look at
didn't know. I see it in your face. You didn't know. What? I mean,
Exactly.
it's great for great sitcom acting, nigga.
Exactly.
But you ain't getting no EGOT.
Rice,
You ain't getting no EGOT off of that, nigga.
Who do you think you are?
Look, man.
You ain't on the cutting edge of this pimping shit.
Look, we
been.
appreciate y'all. Please follow us, LOI The Show. We are going to be dropping on this channel very soon. I guess we're going to announce it soon because the move is happening pretty soon. But, you know.
Yes, desperate times.
Yeah.
Call for desperate measures. And
yes, sir.
We're some dangerous niggas. So we gonna make it happen.
You know what I mean? You get treacherous, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I was watching Rambo one day. I was like, he's not crazy enough. They should have had me in that motherfucker. Black Rambo. Put us in it, nigga. Tell your friends so you could be like, yo, I was watching these niggas before he was the Black Rambo. Yep. You know what I mean?
Before we was getting invited to the freak offs.
But not for real. LOI The Show everywhere. Y'all know what's happening. Follow us. Hosting a show tomorrow, so prepare for updates on that.
Plenty of those.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we out of here, man. Jay Nobles.
Butch Magnus.
Y'all